shot. I'm in a shot.
Right, okay. I'm going to check the stream.
Sure. Check we're actually streaming, which is always nice.
Really forgot Jeremy for a second there.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, watch the whole... That's a bugger.
Now we're
Check the
showing us
traps.
live.
We're showing us live? That sounds good. Okay. Hi, and welcome to Friday Tea and D&D. I'm Tim. I play Tim, the Human Dungeon Master.
I'm Rebecca. I play Lorelei, the Bladesong Wizard of Ariel Elf.
I'm Bethan and I play Larissa, a rogue warlock.
I'm Alison. I play not that character. I play Moira, the Dragonborn cleric.
I'm Peter. I play Iron Jeremy, the human barbarian, and I miss that character.
And we're Friday Tea and D&D. And I have forgotten to pour myself one. Oh. Is it warmed up?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure something happens to it. Maybe it's the wrong mug.
Did
No.
we put it... Oh yeah, no, that's the other mug, isn't it? That's just the...
Oh, is this the regular mug?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I missold you the mug.
Oh, you take this one out the dishwasher and it's quite cool.
Actually, the dishwasher breaks the other mug, which is completely against what the films go.
Ah,
How
interesting.
many sorcery
So you
points do
can
have
destroy
left?
the other mug in a regular fire.
Without the Mount of Doom. Yeah, without the cracks of Doom. Yeah. So, last session, you tried a few more combinations of Fauvain's door portal, finding a Colosseum, home to a large, wandering creature, 3 legs, 3 arms, that seemed to have a huge mouth on top with just teeth at odd angles. You found another portal another combination was the corpse to a gargantuan creature underwater. The water was rippling in a vertical sheen that you felt you could pass through. But you saw some things slithering away in the darkness of the rib cage coming down and decided better of it. And an accursed chapel to Balderai. And Lorelei, of course, immediately bounded in, halting the ritual that was ongoing and stealing a sacred text, getting pounced on by pretty much everything that was in there.
There was a lot in there.
Clawing your way out collectively, you felt a warmth. After making it out, Balderai conveyed a gratitude. You did notice around you, though, the corridors were weirdly still and quiet. Too quiet. And then I put on the music.
This isn't quiet.
A quiet sound filled the room.
Okay, so the book's in Sylvan, so I think only I can read it.
Okay.
So shall we Leomund's Tiny Hut it?
Yes, I believe that might be for the best, considering everything just got a lot more sinister, apparently.
How did you feel that too?
Also, Lorelei, as much as I appreciate it, please don't nearly die in the interest of a book.
Well, it wasn't just a book, was it? You saw what he was doing.
Potentially a plan might have been better, though, than just stealing it and you nearly dying by a zombie beholder.
Nearly dying. Didn't though, did I?
Don't
You
listen to her.
didn't?
That plan went perfectly. It's all of our best plans.
What do you think, Kada? I think you're really sexy. See?
Very forward for a human.
Keita has a concussion, apparently, so I will deal with that in a moment.
Jeremy has it in his hand, but he slides back in J-Team sexual harassment form.
It's Jeremy HR.
Jeremy is HR of this team.
Which actually explains our HR compliance standards quite nicely.
I need to make a note of this.
Mm-hmm.
So we also know that the Bone Daddy's name is Zenzi's.
Yes. But I don't know if controlling a devil is how I want to start or end my day.
It did help though. We made him go into that bubble of goop and then we liked it. Right. I'm going to start casting Leomund's Tiny Hut.
I'm going to roll a perception check to see how the Growl are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they're absolutely fine.
Well, if it's gone really quiet, they might have disappeared.
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
Will it not be
15.
investigation?
No, it would be perception.
Okay.
You wait for a while. You don't see any about. You don't see any tendrils.
Kador's a fucking ace acrobat. Kador backflips.
I'm gonna ping.
Roll the acrobatics.
I'm gonna ping Eyes of the Grave.
That's an unnatural 20.
Kador backflip.
Mark 1 backflip off your shirt.
I love it. She's like, "Where's the Grell?" And Lorelai's like, "We must take shelter immediately and kill him." Whee! You must have a concussion.
I also suggest that Neda maybe start a teleportation circle. She doesn't have to finish it, but if we start it and then she can just finish it if we run into an issue.
Is it a ritual teleportation circle? It's not, is it?
No.
I think it only takes a little bit to do.
No,
I thought
it still
it takes-
takes like...
It takes 10 minutes, doesn't
I
it?
think
But
it
you
takes
can
10
prep
minutes.
the circle and then just, hold off on the final rune.
Is that how it works?
You can hold your action to complete it, but you can't then leave the area. You can't use your action to do anything else.
Right.
If you do anything else, then it basically cancels out the spell.
It's 1 minute to cast it.
That's
1
my
minute.
lack of understanding
Yeah.
of teleportation circle.
Actually, it's kind of a lovely use of a player character that isn't here.
Yeah.
It's actually a house rule, but yeah.
For the next 3 hours, Neda just stands.
Stands there, poised, with the chalk, just waiting to write the final rune.
Seemingly frozen in time.
Nada!
You know the question as well, because teleportation lasts 1 round. So if anyone's not within 6 seconds of dashing to the teleport circle, they won't go through it. Be aware of that.
I can fly home, it's fine.
You're underground. There is a ceiling.
I'll dimension door right up.
Huh. That could work.
Yeah. See?
What a cool way to leave a dungeon. Or a horrifying way to fail to leave a dungeon, depending on whether or not we worked through the arithmetic properly.
Yeah.
Oh god, Minecraft flashbacks.
No, it's not
Never
just
mind directly downwards.
I'm just
Alright.
going to check the...
Got to think, because like 500 feet is like 160 meters? Yeah, thereabouts, I think. Might be wrong.
About 2.5 feet a metre, isn't it?
Well, so it's you share it by 3 for yards. Oh, no, yeah. So 500 feet is 160 yards, which would put about 140 meters. Because a meter is 3 feet and a quarter, 3.25 feet.
I'm just going to check, is the skull thing reforming?
The bone claw? No.
But, and like, I am checking the ceiling, there is nothing.
There isn't. And it's been about
Oh, fix my arm.
half a day at this point.
Holy, what the hell happened? What?
I touched the Lich book.
Oh, jeez, okay, maybe.
Well, we tried to remove curse. I think it needs a greater restoration.
You tried to remove curse, okay.
But her hand's also really dodgy as well, isn't it?
Is it?
No.
No?
What?
No, it's me with a dodgy hand.
Fair enough, then.
Okay, yes, I'll
I
try,
put the hut up at this point.
I'll try Greater Restoration. 5th level, Greater Restoration.
Roll.
Enhance ability, wisdom.
Okay then. Roll with your spell ability modifier.
Okay, just my smart. Okay. Not at advantage then.
No, with advantage, yeah. With enhance ability. Mark off enhance ability.
I have done natural 20.
Natural 20.
20 for 25.
For a 25. Your hand reinflates.
Ah.
You feel the withering effect fade slowly.
I
It's
really
almost-
didn't think that was going to work.
Thank you.
No problem.
His hand just sort of fills with like the most awful pins and needles.
I go and sit to one side and I start reading the book.
Did you is it that book that did that?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's the
Did
one.
you have to
It's
play his
the
handbook?
book of the Lich book.
Yeah.
There should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thank you.
There you go. So I'll cast the hut. I'm going to sit and read this cursey book, and you can all rest. I'll take the first 4 hours.
Jeremy, would you do me the favour of escorting me while I try and figure out where all the things that have been trying to kill us have gone?
Jeremy,
Why would you do
that?
Sorry?
Are you not going to rest?
I am, but I just want to have a quick peek up into the rafters.
Okay.
Appreciating that this will be very ineffective, Jeremy takes the trident in one hand and his maul in the other hand and sets off.
Did I use gem flight last session?
No,
Excellent.
because I don't even know what that was.
I'm going to cast light on another bolt,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just going to very carefully, full alert, just lob it up and see if I can see anything.
You throw it, casts bright light in a 20-foot radius, dim light in a 20-foot radius beyond that.
Yeah.
So you can see about 40 feet up, which just about brushes the top of the cavern. You do see there are a few dotted around the grells at the top. They seem to be keeping away. As the light hits them, you see them start to quiver and shake and pull away.
The last one was here, though.
Seems a lot have cleared out, yes.
I'd like to roll insight to see if they're really friendly.
Roll it.
2.
24.
24.
How was Jeremy's insight that high?
Jeremy's a really high insight.
The brains, with like the hawk, like a hawk beak, and the tentacles, still not that friendly.
Ah. Next time.
Oh. Hello, your mum.
what?
06. I'm not really paying attention to the chat, but hey. There. Sorry, no. Unfortunately, the grells do not still appear friendly. They're not in any way waving hello.
Jeremy waves hello back.
I say they're not doing that.
I'm going to cast Sending to the sentient rats.
No,
Yay!
not a rat man. He's useless.
I'm gonna cast Sending to the rat man,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say,
So if you want to retcon him to scat, I would be.
Fucking exorcist is coming.
okay. We came back to deal with an issue. Seem to have caused something. How are things your end? Did the rats come back?
Oh, they're still made of rats.
We sent scouts to check if you lived. They did not return. We assumed you were dead.
Oh dear, something out there.
So, guys, I think there's something out there that is going to really try to kill us when we leave.
Right.
And I mean, really try to kill us.
Well, I'm a bit useless, so let's rest.
Let's rest. Definitely keeping up watch. Larissa, how are you doing?
Fine, just organising my life. Pretty much that's what I'm doing.
Tea and pastry.
I'll take the next watch after Lorelei.
Okay.
I'll sit up with Lorelei for a bit,
Mm-hmm.
just to be like,
What does the book say?
You can't really read the book and look, be on watch around.
Moira will
the
take the
alert.
first 2 hours then while Lorelei reads.
Sure. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Chat with Lorelei mainly.
I'll be telling her the highlights of the book.
So I didn't really realise you were this much of a follower of Baldari.
She's just a nutcase.
Well, the more I learned about her, the more wholesome she seemed. You might have noticed there's not much wholesome in my life.
No, I see that.
I felt like it offset things nicely. And I don't like injustice, and what's been done to her is an injustice.
Well, I believe that you are quite favoured with her now. I believe this whole group is. She sent us a ring to try and stop Iron Jeremy from being a murdering, raging maniac.
We'll not stop him entirely.
No, but that was a reduction. And yes, it is strange to be travelling with such a group after so long.
Oh, it's alright, you get used to him.
Well, would you like a ceremony for Baldari, or are you Are you happy as is? Or?
Maybe another time. I'm going to concentrate on the book.
Yes, fair enough. What is the book saying?
It's in Sylvan, and it's in Oldie Sylvan, like Oldie languagey Sylvan, so it's going to apparently take a bit of work.
Oh, fair enough. I will maintain that.
What you get of it so far appears to be a simple inversion. Whereas, like the Book of Baldrai would be shelter the faithful, whereas this just says cast out the faithful.
It's like Baldrai on opposite day.
There are occasionally scribbled in the margins what look like tiny little squares of text. Seems to be little 4-line stanzas in a text you don't recognise. It seems to be scribbled in a different ink. Like most of the ink in this seems to be like a dark brown crusting to black, whereas this seems to be like dark green.
Can I read it?
What languages?
Abyssal and Draconic.
Nope.
I speak Elvish, Dwarvish, Sylvan, Celestial, and Auran.
It's none of those.
Well, when it's Larissa's turn, let's leave it's Infernal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you cast comprehend all languages? Is that the spell you have? Okay, fair enough.
I should learn it because we're going to need it, aren't we?
We're going to need the spells for other things.
I've still got all the materials to write those other spells in my book, and I've not had the time.
We have been going pretty hard. Maybe we should take a break.
We could. Or we could keep going.
I don't know. Maybe we should put the guys to a spa day.
After we found Tristran.
After we found and killed Tristan, let's have a spa
I
day.
think he's already dead.
He's definitely dead, but we're going to kill the thing he's in.
Just making more work for us.
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay. That's Moira's watch. Shall I roll a perception check?
Sure.
9.
9.
I'm knackered.
You find the book interesting. There's something about those little squares of scribbly text in the dark green ink that just... They seem to take your attention. Like you see a few and you stare at them a bit and you feel a giggle. Like...
Being a wise character, would I be able to get the impression that the writing is not something any of us should be reading?
Would I notice that this is happening to her as she looks at the text?
It's happened to you a bit as well. Like you just... It's not even like a thing you're... No, it's not really something she's expressing. It's just like you feel like... Almost like it's a joke. These little texts. And you see a few of them, they aren't the same sort of text.
How about we rip them out and burn them?
Don't burn things.
I think we find somebody who can read them.
I think
But
that's
also we could take them in a fight in case they go nuts.
Good idea. I'll also have Greater Restoration prepared because God knows we use it for everything.
I look at my hand and remember.
Yeah, Moira's having a... I swear I did not used to be this powerful.
So when your watch is over, I'll take the next 2 hours.
Yeah. Moira goes to sleep.
Okay.
Get my AC.
Okay. So you put down the book.
Yeah.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I put the book into the bag of holding.
Is there anything you'd like to do other than complete your watch?
No. I managed to get the Ray of Sickness onto my spell, didn't I? Did write it into the book, so I know that was a first level?
First level, yeah. So it'll cost you 50 silver worth
We
of...
had all the
inks
materials,
and
it was just the
stuff.
time to put it in.
Yeah, you just
an
never...
hour. Yeah.
In that case, I'll do that if I can do that and rest.
Leave us an hour per... you can't keep a watch while you're doing that, but you can.
I will leave it then. I will leave it till I get an hour.
As a concentrator.
So I will just keep watch.
Roll me potato salad.
Roll me a potato salad, and we have a 19.
19. A few rocks you see tumble through a gap in the ceiling and just scatter on the floor. This seems weirdly funny to you.
Oh no.
Do I realise that it shouldn't be funny?
Roll me a
Be a
wisdom check.
5.
No, boulders falling is hilarious.
Just seems really funny, like the way a few rocks tumble down and then another tiny rock comes after them and just hits them and bounces off in a funny way. Just seems humorous.
That does sound like it could be funny.
Sounds like we've got a touch of Tasha's hideous laughter, or we've been eating funny brownies.
I don't know, it could be the impact of something nearby.
So, at the end,
Sorry, carry on.
at the end of my watch, it was my watch ended.
I don't know what she's weaving out of fucking... She's spinning full cloth out of fucking dust.
I
and
think I know
cobwebs.
what you've done.
Okay. End of your watch?
Yeah.
This is the Hydra Goose.
Yes, the Hydrogen Cruise all over again.
Yay!
End of your watch. Who do you wake up?
Larissa, Larissa, look. See those rocks? They fell out that hole.
There's a small scattering of pebbles. They're pebbles. These material plane
People are just weird.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Abyssal? I'm going to pull the book out and show you the green text.
I am Infernal, mate.
Oh, Infernal, that's the one.
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay, no. Sorry.
Okay, I'll put the book back in the bag of holding.
God, clerics have detect magic for a reason. Then I wouldn't be on home no rest though, so never mind.
I don't have the presence of mind to identify. I could, like, cast.
Carry on.
Mm-hmm. You're in a quiet, dank corridor. It is musty, but it's a sort of dry must. There's that almost like old smell of old books, but there's a faint acrid smell from something that is like a heap of slag in the study area.
Heap of slag.
It was the transmutation thing that you didn't go for. There were several schools of magic where Jeremy found the braces.
Ah,
There was
yeah.
a choice between several things. One of them you didn't go for, and it turned itself into a heap of slag.
Yeah.
In the interim.
This
Sweet.
dice is rolling in extremes. This will be fun.
Mhm.
So extremely low or extremely high.
Can I roll for perception then?
Sure.
I lit a candle before I went to sleep, by the way.
17. Yeah, I was about to say.
17. Seems pretty quiet.
Sweet. Do I find anything hilarious?
Nope.
You two are just nuts. No growls waving at me. No.
No growls.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
2 hours left.
I'm just, yeah.
Jeremy's on the last of the
Everything
watch
else.
then, because that's the smartest move we've made all night.
time to bring the big +0 to the table.
Sure.
I'll point
what
out that
languages
I've
do
yet
you
to
speak?
sneak into a battle, so let's face it.
That's true.
Jeremy could add Dwarvish and Halfling to the mix. Oh, and Undercommon for some reason. But it's not going to be... I suspect it's not going to be those.
Well, I'm going to sort of go, is that halfling? And I show him the text.
So Jeremy takes the book, tastes it to check. Look,
There you
Roll
go.
me investigation.
with my tongue.
With your tongue.
All right. $24.
Yes.
It's got a tang to it. It tastes like blood. This ink.
Oh shit!
The green stuff.
The green stuff.
Huh? Tastes like blood.
Nice. I put it back in the bag of holding.
You don't
Tim-
try and read it.
I've hit a lot of things with bladed implements.
Mm.
Do I know any creatures with green blood?
Wait, didn't we see green stuff in the alchemy lab?
Maybe.
Before I go back to the epic, Jeremy.
There was actually a thing you recognised. The script. It isn't written in Dwarvish, but the actual the individual letters appear to be Dwarvish script.
You know, I speak
Oh.
Dwarvish.
You speak Dwarvish?
Yeah.
I speak Dwarvish.
Oh, then you would have
No, but there
recognised...
was a whole thing where I was like, do I know the dwarves because I speak Dwarvish?
Oh, we've
I
all
can't
speak.
remember everything. Yeah, so,
So it's Dwarvish.
no.
It's in Dwarvish.
It's not in Dwarvish.
It's like if we used English words, but it was all garbled and nonsense. And
Yeah.
Kind of.
are they anagrams?
You could try and check if it was in a code.
I think we do it in the morning.
It
Okay.
would break your long rest.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it is not, does not appear to be written in... it's written in Dwarvish script without actually being Dwarvish.
Jeremy,
I mainly know this because I just turned to the page and look.
keep an eye on that hole, because pebbles fall out of it.
Jeremy checks the harassment manual for prohibited phrases. It gets down to K. Keep an eye on that hole. And there's a big X.
I lie down and go back to bed.
Okay. While Jeremy passes the time, he's going to taste a few more pages just to see if he picks up anything else.
I thought we put it back in the bag of holding.
Put it back in the bag of holding. This man licking a book.
I did put it back in the bag of
Please.
holding.
It's in the bag of holding.
Some of the text was a little smudged by the licking, but yeah.
And the magic was undone.
You do know some things with green blood.
One cough.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me... Okay, so if you give me a nature check...
Yeah, right.
I could have
While
done
we're
that.
live.
Thank you.
Yes, but Jeremy was the only one who
Moira
licked it.
passing around midnight snacks.
13.
Nothing really comes to you, I'm afraid. Roll me perception.
14.
14. The night passes uneventfully. You all get a long rest
Hey.
and wake.
Give me 5 while I check my spell list. Are we still finding things funny?
That seems to have worn off.
Okay.
Do we realise that we... Well, I know that I didn't notice it, but is Moira aware that she was...
Yeah.
Not particularly.
Okay.
Jeremy just thought, well, Lorelai's being weirder, apparently.
Well, it's kind of just on brand for Lorelei. Like, I don't think it would register in any kind of Lorelei graph.
Can I steal a blankie?
Yeah, go for it. In the footstool.
You're a footstool.
Your face is a footstool.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do a quick Eyes of the Grave.
Ouch.
Make sure nothing within 60 feet is...
Yeah, that's a good one. Eyes of the Grave. Nothing pings. Wait, that's just undead, is it?
So, yeah, I imagine it's just undead.
Tell me if it's otherwise. I can't keep up with everything.
Yeah, any undead.
No undead.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
going to spend an hour, if that's okay, putting the Ray of Sickness into my book.
Yeah.
Down with the sickness!
And yeah, you do recognise the script as Dwarvish.
Do I try and read it again?
You couldn't say... it's not
Take off
readable.
Beacon of Hope.
Can Lorelei check it again to see if it's anagrammed? Or if she can crack a code?
Sure, yes. You can try that. It will take you about half an hour.
Okay, we're taking an hour and a half then to do these things.
Okay then.
Lorelei now has Ray of Sickness.
Roll me... is investigation intelligence based?
It is.
Then roll me investigation.
On the book, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, fuck. Nope.
Okay,
That is a 22.
22. It is not a cipher. It is not Dwarvish written in a cipher. You're
Weird.
pretty confident.
And trying to interpret it hasn't had any effect on me.
You're feeling pretty giggly.
so the book makes people giggle.
Lorelei, that green text. I was licking it all night, and it tasted
Where is that
like
on
blood.
the approved phrases?
We are all going to get sexual harassment charges.
Who censors the censors? Do you know anything with green blood?
Do I know anything with green blood?
Do I know anything with green blood?
Does anyone know anything with green blood?
Nature. Give me nature.
9.
I'm not proficient in nature.
Neither am I.
I got a +5. I still
Nice.
rolled a 9. Like I said, I'm rolling really hard, really low.
Nothing really springs to mind.
Nothing springs to mind.
Potentially cast Identify on the book?
Okay, cast Identify.
Mark off the spell, or are you doing it as a ritual?
Ritual.
So we're keeping watch.
You're keeping watch. Are you all just keeping watch?
Yeah.
The day begins and you're just all sitting there very quietly,
Watching me.
listening to just the faint, echoey trickle
You do
of
detect
water
magic
going
while I
past.
do Identify.
Actually, strictly speaking, one of you sits and screams.
Ah,
Detect magic
Yes.
is a ritual.
Oh yeah, I'll virtually cast Detect Magic.
There you go. She's going to cast Detect magic while I do Identify.
cool.
Skip-dabbity-bappy-bap-boo.
You cast Detect Magic, mark up the spell.
No, I'm ritually
Ritual.
casting it.
No, you don't have the ability to ritual cast.
I'm sure I do.
I'm pretty sure that's a wizard thing.
Then
Ritual cast Detect Magic right here.
Yeah, okay. Am I crazy? Then
Yes.
what is it about wizards? What's their special thing with ritual casting?
Arcane Rest.
Ugh.
I don't know.
I think it may be that all wizards get it, but I think only some clerics. That might be it.
Hang on, I'm going to Google. Can clerics use ritual casting?
You can cast a wizard spell as a ritual, but if that spell has a ritual tagging of the spell in your spellbook, you don't have to have the spell prepared.
All full casters aside from sorcerers and warlocks have access to ritual casting.
Have access to it. Can they actually do
In
it?
the case of the cleric and druid, this means that they need to prepare whatever spells they cast as rituals. You have to prepare it, but you can cast it as a ritual.
I have it prepared, so.
You can cast a cleric spell as a ritual if that spell has the ritual tag and you have the spell prepared. Yeah,
Yep.
I see it. Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to ritually cast it.
It is not a magical book. You find out at the exact same moment that
There's no
Laura
magic on
finishes.
the text.
There does not appear to be magic on the text. No. It is not a magical book. You find it is an unholy book of Baldrai.
No.
So
Whoa!
where's the laughter coming from?
What? You're so silly.
Okay, so we have a couple of choices. We can head back out, see what other thing's going to try and kill us. We try and go in again. We have 6 more combinations to do to hopefully find Thurston. How are people feeling?
Let's go see Zenzi's. I miss him. No, I'm kidding. Don't do it.
We're not opening that door again.
We could ask those flaming skulls.
No.
Right, I think Larissa's going to have a turn at picking a combination.
So, Larissa, those are the combinations we have left.
Flame book dagger.
Okay, Lorelai, do you potentially want to cast you literally cast the tiny hut so that if there's an issue we can just all get in the hut?
Can you get back in when you got back out?
You can't.
I'm just gonna check before I fuck this up. Is it? It's level 2, isn't it? Lehman's tiny hut. Is it level 1?
Somebody cast Hallow.
Hallow takes 24 hours to cast.
No.
Hallow takes a long time.
Where's my Lehman's tiny hut? What level is Lehman's? Oh, it's the 3rd level. That's why.
You cast, you type, you press in, flame, book, dagger. The doors trundle open. And there is a waft of steam comes out.
You have to be in the dome when I cast it.
Never mind. Okay. Flame book dagger.
Which
Looking in.
Right, this is what we've done. Sorry,
You
start
can see-
again, Tim. Sorry.
A waft of steam comes out as the doors open up. Looking in, your sight is a little hazy, but you can see moss-covered rocks and little ferns just poking out of them. It's a cavern. It seems to stretch back some 100 feet or so, and you can see large pools of steaming water. There is there's a like a waterfall comes down into the cavern on the left-hand side. It seems to trickle down the wall sinuously, almost like unnaturally. It's slowly becoming. You can see it's sort of like the water is carving away gradually at the rock, and it's becoming more of a loop. And some of the upper loops are being missed out, and it's slowly becoming more vertical. But it's coming down, and it hits a channel that winds its way, and it seems to have like little tributaries disputing off to each pool.
Fae,
It is very warm.
but not Fae.
Well,
Do I recognise this sort of environment being a far traveller?
Roll me history.
it's not window, so it's not a portal.
23.
It looks like some sort of hot springs.
It's the spa realm.
You were mentioning we should go to a spa.
I was, but not here.
It is a steamy cavern. Like you can see some of the ferns are still like quite small. One or two have like grown to like huge size. The leaves, the fronds of these things are about 2 foot each of this like individual thing.
Make a note of this. We might want to come back later.
I'm just going to make a quicker perception. Does anything look like it's immediately going to try and kill us?
Roll perception.
19.
It's a little hazy. It's a bit hard to see, but nothing appears to have marked your presence. Nothing appears to be crouching in wait. There doesn't appear to be any creatures, any animals around.
Alright. Let the doors close and we move on.
Which one next then?
Doors slowly grind shut.
Jeremy. Well, it's mainly these.
Oh, these ones. Skull Dagger Book.
I was going to say that one. You read my mind. J-Team, hype
Oh.
mine.
The doors grind open, presenting huge metal columns on either side. And there's a moment, and Nedda whips her head across and goes, "Wait!" He goes, "Wait! Good old boy, that's the one I recognised. I've seen that before."
Go!
We're running in.
No. But Tristram.
She carries on holding a hand over a teleport circle. There's just a slight twinge in her eye as her hand starts to shake.
Can we see a black ooze?
You cannot. The whole room seems...
What's with this Mario Kart ooze?
I throw a red shell at Jay.
The whole room seems slightly blackened, like it's just been covered with soot or something.
It's Bowser.
But
Why don't you Eldritch blast the wall and see what happens?
Yes!
seriously, what the
Sure,
fuck?
why not?
Okay.
Wonderful.
If I hit Bowser, do I get any gold coins?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm Lorelei's on the floor laughing at this.
Who's got their hand on the door?
Nedda!
Rotates Nedda's other hand round. It's a bit of a twister situation.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, wait.
So I can cast Unblast.
That is
Into
a wonderful
the
description of a warlock.
Yeah,
Cast
go
and
on,
blast.
let's do it. We came
Why
here.
not?
We came here with this goal.
Look, I point out the last time we did this with me, I ended up eating a tray at a dragon. So let's just do this.
Yeah, that's solid.
Do I actually need to roll anything for this, or can I just say that I'm going to fire 2 bolts of Eldritch Blast into the room at the opposite wall?
No,
at the
you can
same-
totally do that. Just
We'll do that.
There is, you see on the opposite wall, there's about a third of the way along, like this huge, girthy lever. It appears to be in the down position. About another third of the way along, I know girthy, but...
Oh, did you say huge girthy leather?
Yeah.
Get the
lever.
handbook!
Oh, leather!
Get the
Lever.
handbook!
Jesus, yeah, that was... There's a whole other
The
hand.
DM's going on a
Huge
sexual
girthy
harassment
leathers.
course. Leave that girthy liver alone.
It currently seems to be in the down position or unaroused, as one might say.
Not for long.
That is not what I expected to hear today.
Lorelei starts making sex faces at it, but she doesn't know what those are, so she's just going.
About another third of the way along,
Kadar does a backflip.
there is...
No, Kadar!
God damn it.
Okay, can I aim 1 Eldritch Blast at the leather?
Another-
Leather.
Leather.
Another third of the way along, there appears to be a large iron-banded door. This whole room, like I say, it's covered in sort of almost like a soot or a gunge of some sort.
Okay, so
Gunge. Sorry.
before
Black gunge.
before I do this, do I recognise
I
the
expect this from her. My God.
do I recognise the black sooty type gungy stuff? Is anything that I've possibly fought in the Shadowfell that's possessed creatures or made up of creatures? Made of creatures? No. English.
You can roll me history, arcana. You can try religion, but probably not. You can try history. So yeah, history.
Let's try
I've already
history.
said that one. History, arcana, or no, yeah, those two pretty much. Nature.
Okay, we'll try history.
History, sure.
Oh wow. 7. That was not good.
It appears to be like you reach forward and you sort of delicately touch it, and it just seems to be what's the word I'm looking for? Like a verdigris almost.
Slime?
By a dictionary. No, not slime. Like a
I can't read.
like a rust almost. Like a dust.
Oxidation.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Like I told to buy a dictionary. Use the word oxidation. Okay, I will do one blast towards the lever and the other one towards the door.
Bam, bam.
Knocking on the door in.
There's a thud as each one hits.
Mm-hmm.
No effect.
Okay.
Can I see if anything's alive in here? I can see if anything's dead in here.
Is anyone alive out there?
Do you find any of that funny?
Yeah, I'm being Johan Griffith in Titanic.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'll sacred flame one of the walls where it looks like oozy.
It's more of a verdigris.
Okay.
So you fire this off. It just might puff. And I suppose it cleans it slightly.
Do we step in?
Looking around, you can see there's these huge, what you initially took to be columns, actually appear to be like pipe organ pipes.
Oh.
Oh.
They seem to ascend on one wall and descend on the other. It goes up like that.
Oh, this is going to be fucking one-eyed, mad-eyed Willy Goonies shit, isn't it?
Well,
Is
yes.
there sheet music there as well?
No, there is in the back wall. There is a lever and a door.
Do we have an unseen servant around?
No.
Yes, and in marches Jeremy.
Well, no, Kador's got
Stealthily.
telekinetic powers. You
Oh,
can
so
stand
do
at
I.
the door and flip the thing.
Literally, so do I.
Yeah.
So does Netta.
Are we okay to do it? Why not?
The
Yeah.
room is about 80 foot across. What's Kador's ability with this?
Let me check his character sheet.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just going to cast Death Ward on myself. Let's just
Telekinetic
cover
movement.
that for the day.
You also have somebody who has the capability of sneaking. If you've forgotten.
5e.
Oh, do you want to sneak in?
I'll wait and see if Kador can do anything, and then if not,
Okay, then we'll send you in.
Ooh.
Oh wait, in which case I'll Death Ward you instead.
Right, hang on.
just for the once, I might be able to sneak someone.
Yeah. And go for it.
Range.
Mm-hmm.
It is, you see...
And I know technically
So it's
verdigris is
essentially,
green.
okay,
but
it's got
screw
60-foot range.
It's like a black verdigris.
Sorry, what?
It's got 60-foot range and you can move
There
30
is
feet.
green.
Well, we
I
can-
know. I was like,
Why
that was a
don't,
black
why don't we
verdigris.
send a sneaky one in?
Noir degree.
Neda.
No, her.
Has she got telekinetic powers though?
No, but she is actually a rogue.
Oh yeah.
And also, I can use bonus action to dash.
And I can Death Ward her, so if there's an issue...
Why don't I go in with her and dimension door her out if shit hits the fan? Why don't I go in and pull a lever and dimension door if shit hits the fan?
Well, no, hold on. I'm not going to go and pull the lever. I'm just going to walk in and see if anything happens.
Okay.
Like, I really feel like pulling that is definitely going to do something.
Okay, walk in and see if anything happens and we'll go from
Okay,
there.
right,
You have
can I
Death Ward
sneak?
up.
This room is about 80 foot square. Okay. So you walk in.
Whoa, sneak.
Sorry.
Not walk.
Fair enough. Roll me stealth then, please. You can also, since you're walking in, since you're sneaking in, give me an investigation to look closer at the room around you.
Ooh. 24
24.
for the stealth, and then what do you want? Investigation.
Yeah.
Which is intelligence.
You practically almost don't even leave footprints.
You freak out
damn
because you
it.
think you've got no feet.
5.
5.
That was poor. Yeah, my investigation's not great.
As you walk in, very carefully, you get about 5 or 6 steps into the room, and you can see, like, the floor is made up of these huge square tiles that seem to have a ring at each corner
Okay, square tiles with a ring.
between four tiles.
So a ring makes up 4 tiles. 4
So-
squares with a ring in the middle.
There's one of the tiles.
Yeah.
There's a ring there, ring there, ring there, ring there.
Oh, okay.
You notice as well,
Can I do perception as well?
perception.
Yes. Just in case something decides to come out and stab
I
me.
will be
Sure, roll
on
perception.
high perception as well, watching.
Am I still laughing at this?
14.
It gradually fades. No, but you're not anymore.
18.
14. and
18. The room does not appear to change.
Okay.
Footsteps are absolutely silent.
Okay. Do I make it to the door, the back wall, basically,
You walk straight.
unharmed?
You do make it to the back wall completely unharmed.
Okay.
You're standing. There is the lever on your left.
Mm-hmm.
There's the door to your right. About hang on. About 30 feet between them. So you're 15 feet. So yeah, 15 feet that way. 15 feet that way. Lever. Door.
Okay, so if I
Lever.
push the lever,
Mm-hmm.
And- I use dash, how far can I get between the lever and the door? As in the door that everyone else is standing at. Door?
Oh, everyone else is standing at. Yeah, it's
We
about.
were at the entrance.
What,
At the entrance,
door?
It's about 20 foot. This entrance, about 20 foot square. It's 80 feet away from you.
Mm-hmm.
With dash, so if you, you'd be like using your action to pull the lever.
Yeah.
So movement would be 30 feet,
Dash
and then
would be
dash would be
60.
another 30 feet.
Yeah.
You'd still be in the room.
Okay. But I'd
That's 60
be
feet.
60 feet away from
The lever.
the,
Yes.
yeah, which is then another 30 feet away from the door.
Yes.
Yeah. So lever on the back wall, door on the back wall,
Yeah.
30 feet apart.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
that's
it would
80
be
foot.
it would be actually diagonally
Yeah.
then, rather than directly 30.
What?
So if there's 2 points here,
Yeah.
and I move 60 away, I'm then not plus 30 away, I'm whatever the hypotenuse is.
Yeah. It's 30 squared plus 60 squared.
And they said
Square
we'd never
root.
use it in maths.
I just
Let's
can't
call
be
it-
bothered to do this.
80 foot.
Okay.
You'd be then 80 foot from the door.
From the door.
Yeah. Was it 75?
No,
Oh.
I'm looking at Kador's character sheet and one of his attacks is unarmed strike for 0 bludgeoning damage. I should imagine someone going,
Okay, so am I going to pull the lever?
Do we want to pull the lever? Pull the lever?
Yes.
yeah.
There's
There's nothing else to do in here. Or we could stand on those squares. I don't think it would do anything unless we're on the squares.
Tristan is definitely came this way, and I'm looking at Nada.
Well, yes, old bean. I recognise these columns, don't you know? Pip, pip.
All right, well, you keep your hands, you pull the lever, and we'll see where this
Wait,
shit flies.
hold on. Should we not have Neda take her hand off the button before I pull the lever?
Yeah, let's do that. we know we have approximately 15 seconds.
Exactly,
So-
which is 5 rounds of combat.
No, it's
No,
3 rounds.
it's. You're right. It's 30 seconds in total. There's a while after you take your hand off the button before it starts to close. Then it takes 2 rounds to close.
Okay,
So
so
it's 30 seconds in total, which is
I made these
5 rounds in
mistakes.
total.
so
Yeah.
she's going to take her hand off, and you
Set
pull
these
it when
rules and
there's
then
2
they tell
rounds
you
left.
The rules are different. And you're like,
Hold
no.
on. That would technically give me enough time to get...
Yes, because the first
yeah.
round would be you coming back, and the second round would be you getting out.
Or you could send somebody in that can misty step the fuck out.
Well, you do want to go in then, and then you
I
guys.
mean, what do you want to go in for, though, given the fact I'm about to pull a lever?
It's easier for me to get out through closed doors.
You can't
If
get
you-
out if this door closes.
Yeah.
I can.
Well, it's a dimension. It's not a. It's
Is
not,
it a dimension that I'm in? Is this a portal I've gone
These
to?
doors all seem to be portals and dimensions.
Seeing as how, when you put in different combinations, the door seems to open up at different things, you assume there's either dimensions or sub-dimensions that contain
Okay.
these rooms.
So
As long as there's a crack in the door, I can get through it.
oh, well,
I'm
what
gonna-
would you prefer?
I'd rather just take the hand off, me pull the lever, and then just run.
Let's see how it goes.
Alright.
Considering
Yeah.
you're having this conversation shouted across 80 feet, your
Guys,
stealth is no longer active.
Okay, go for it.
Go for it. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Okay, right. Ned has taken a hand off the button. I
Yeah.
pull the lever, and then I'm going to run as far as I possibly can, which is 60 feet.
Okay.
Warriors on full perception.
Use your action to pull the lever up.
Yeah.
It is incredibly heavy, and it pulls up and slots in.
Kador's ready to telekinetically fling you out the door if
Thanks.
needed.
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as you run back 60 feet.
Wait.
Uh,
Ah, fuck.
What's that? Yeah.
what's your saving throw? +2.
Okay. 19. Yeah.
19
Yeah.
is enough. As you pull the lever up, there is a clunk, and you see all the pipes of the pipe organ. They just start spewing out flame, and in the middle of the room comes a huge fire tornado just whipping around as you run past it. You're 20 feet from the door. You take 30 points halved to 15
She is evasion, wouldn't that be 0?
points of fire damage because she saved entirely. The problem is the entire room is on fire.
Fair enough. Yep, that's fine.
It's difficult because it's not like Dragonfire that's directed in a place where you can dodge it. The entire room is baking like an oven.
So wait, okay, so I take 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to say, although you can avoid basically the nexus of the fire tornado, you're kind of stuck. There are certain parts where, like, the logic of the rolls don't quite line up.
No,
with
that's
what's going on.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. It is your action again. Would anyone else like to have a reaction to the entire room, which is just wafting fire at you now? It's quite painful to stand
Is there
nearby.
a central point to this fire?
It appears to be the centre of the room,
I
yes.
cast watery sphere on that centre. I panic cast it.
I mean, sure. The fire is spewing out of the pipes.
Oh,
So,
is it? Okay,
yeah.
no, in that case I won't do that.
It's like the whole room is just like wafted with fire, and it's swift.
Thank you.
It's really only, to be honest, Larissa who can see the fire vortex. The rest of you just see the room filled with flame.
Can we see what did the leather do other than fire?
Fire.
There's a door.
Yeah,
Is the
like,
door at the
the
back open?
whole room seems to be full of fire. Larissa,
Mm-hmm.
at the start of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
give me another dexterity saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm.
I should have
Oh,
gone.
wow.
I could have dimension door out of there.
5.
5 total.
Yep.
It's alright, a death warded her before she went in.
7 is 32.
Okay, I'm
Points
still
of
alive.
fire
I'll take
damage.
that.
And at this, you just see a point in the fire just break open, and Larissa just charges through.
Before I finish, can I see if anything's happened to that door? The iron bound one? Or can I not see because there's fire everywhere?
If you took a third round of fire damage, I'd let you have had a look back behind. It was 30 feet away, and the whole room filled with fire.
What was the original damage?
15 and then
15, and now you've just taken 32.
Okay, thank you.
So that is 47 altogether.
Okay. I'm on 31. So I feel like if I fail again, I'm...
No, actually, to be honest, no, because you told me specifically
Yeah.
you were turning around and you were pulling the lever and then immediately just running away.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Then that's fine. I will stick
I'm
to that
sorry.
because also if I fail again, then I'm going to die. So there's no point.
Yeah. So, yeah, Larissa runs out and just you see her standing there panting and just steaming.
So, how invested are we in killing Tristan?
Very.
There's a while.
I mean,
And as
he's
the
dead.
doors start to close, you see the fire flash out.
And is the door? Where's the door?
The door is still closed. The lever is down, and the door. Boom.
So basically, it's a trap.
That just seems to be a permanent trap. 18, 18. 33 points of healing.
Oh, cheers, bro.
I'm assuming you go about that a whole different way. Okay, that's fine. I
What?
can't explain, obviously, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
So pretty much, the lever doesn't do anything. Doesn't open the door.
there were squares on the floor there.
Yeah, with square like tiles with
The
little
tiles.
circles at each of the
Yeah,
corners.
circles in each of the corners.
So yes, the lever doesn't seem to do anything for
But
the
I
door.
clearly
go
would
and
have
press the
walked
tiles.
over those tiles, so they didn't seem to do anything. Because I
Didn't
had to
do
get
anything.
all the way to the end of the room,
Mm.
so they don't do anything.
Nada's just gonna tap it to open it up again because there doesn't seem to be anything else in there.
Bum, 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 boom. And the room just is full of that verdigris again, that noir degree.
Why don't we check the floor?
While the floor is being checked by wiser minds,
Well done,
Jeremy's
I
going to go and have a look at the
ran
door.
over floor.
Sure.
I'm
That's the
going to
point,
press the
so it's
digitation
like-
vacuum
I'm
the
wondering
floor.
if there's like runes or something.
You're all going to go
on
in?
it.
Okay, so you're going to have a look at the door, you're going to press the digitation, you start going and basically just hoovering the door.
I'm gonna detect magic.
Sure. The door seems to be large. It is iron with bands of, well, look like black iron again. There is a large handle. It appears to be set in place, like welded in place. It is quite warm.
Would it be totally irresponsible for Jeremy? Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Jeremy tries the handle. Oh, fuck.
This door had a handle.
You take 2 points of fire damage as you grab the handle and pull it down. There's a clunk, and the door pushes open.
The pushing door. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was not locked.
All right, everybody. Puzzle solved.
Moira's scales turn a slightly darker shade of emerald.
Lorelei's there, like, just hoovering.
There's just, you can see like the verdigris is gone, or the noir degree is just, Lorelei's just leaving like a little snail trail going around.
So are we bringing Neda or are we bringing Kada?
Kada.
Okay, Neda's staying on the panel.
Okay. This helps. Believe it or not, like, I even had this thing planned out so that when people weren't here, someone could just have their fucking hand on the door button. But yeah.
Great.
I don't know what would have happened if you'd have all turned up.
Charm the growls.
Hmm?
You hold the door open for us. That'd be like totally cool.
Yeah, so we'll have
Once
Neda
you
on the
murder a
door.
grill and then just sellotape it to the
Yeah. How are you doing? Are you
I'm on 64. My max is 78, so we're not too bad.
okay? Oh, and you still have Deathlord up.
Yes.
Okay. The room you go into is, it's sort of a large open space. The doors open and you walk in and there's like these large old archways that seem to be bricked in on either side, and you're on like a raised platform that splits on either side and comes down to like staircases. Jesus, Tim. Sets of stairs. No, staircases come down in like corners around the corners of this room. It appears to be just red brick the whole way around. In the middle of the room, at the back you can see another door. Middle of the room, there appears to be 4 old torture racks. There are skeletons attached to these racks.
Nope.
They appear to be like manacled, like hands and feet, and you can see it's like the wood that they're on is almost like burned, but you can see there's at their feet, each rack is at a sort of angle like that, and at their feet like there's scraps of old dusty cloth, like bits of rusted metal. But yeah, it's like the flesh has rotted away from these corpses. You can just hear just gently like, no, please, no, and just the jaws are just moving slightly. On the back wall, there is emblazoned a large. Well, it's like it's a wall of text around the door. Which of you speaks Infernal? You can see this. There are 3 lines of text. And it says, 1 must crack, 2 must fry, 3 must hope of rescue. So, and I will say specifically, so there's 4 skeletons on racks. They seem to be like just moving, shifting slightly, their jaws are moving.
On
And
one
there's-
side of the room or divided 2 to 2, flanking the doors?
So here's the thing, yeah. So it's like stepped. So there's 1 there,
2 must
Mhm.
fry.
there's 2 here,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the middle of the room, there is a cauldron on a brazier that seems to be bubbling. Then behind that, there's 3, and then 4. There seems to be 4, and
And then the doors behind those 2.
the door is at the back in the middle.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
the third line? 1
So,
must crack, 2 must fry.
From going
3
from the
must
back,
hope for rescue.
from the back wall, you've got the
Yeah.
door. Then you've
Yeah.
got 2. Then you've got the cauldron. Then you've got another 2.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you're
So,
saying,
but it's
yeah.
like stepped. So you've got the
Yeah.
first one on the right, then the second one on the left, then the
Cauldron,
third one on the right, the fourth one on the left. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to examine these skeletons to see if there is any defining
Oh,
characteristics.
I'll
of
tell
any
these
of them.
lot what the wall says.
Sure. Give me investigation.
22. No, wait, there's more. No,
Eyes of the grave.
hang on. 24.
24. Eyes of the grave. You sense no undead.
Okay.
As you walk up to these
4
skeletons,
skeletons, yeah.
they seem to, their heads turn to look at you and start pushing forward and going, no, please, no. You do not, they have no like throat or anything with which to make noise. They seem to be, and the jaws seem to move and just, no, please.
They're not undead.
They're not undead.
They're
A
not
construct.
they're not undead, so there must be a construct or there might be some arcane work going on here.
I cast identify?
Detect magic.
Oh yeah, I'll go for detect magic. Let's see what we've got.
Okay, I'll cast detect magic then.
Do you have that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can cast it as a ritual.
Of course.
Unprepared.
Just need to check thing.
Hey Diane, do you want to just check the door?
Jeremy does.
The door is closed. It has a handle.
Ah.
The handle rattles. It does not move.
What the fuck?
You get, there is transmutation magic at work here.
Ah, transmutation magic. They're puppets. That's
So-
what that means, right?
It says nothing for number 4.
The magic puppets, basically.
Roll me Arcana.
Oh, nice. That's a 26.
Noise.
They look like animated objects.
I tell you this.
So 1 must crack, 2
Must be
must
quite a powerful spell to still be going.
2 must fry, 3 must hope for rescue. So that doesn't mention 4. Do we rescue 4?
Well, why
What's
in
in the
the first
cauldron?
place? Given
The cauldron
the fact
appears to
that
be bubbling oil.
and
Oh,
basically being spelled.
so that'll be
not
for
actually anything
frying, I guess.
living there. Yeah, what I mean.
I get to, yeah.
Also, I'm not gonna lie.
The
If it's
cauldron
written
has a
in
ladle.
Infernal,
It's not a good.
it's not
Hooked
a
on
good thing,
the,
and
there's
it
like a
could
handle
be
that goes
portal
across
to
like a,
Inferno,
yeah, like a
at
big
which
handle
point
goes
we
across
really
the
wanna
top.
go there?
Well,
It's
this is
quite
it.
cool
I
to
mean,
touch.
Tristan's
Hanging
quite
off of
seems
it
to be
is a
quite long
ladle.
gone.
in black
He's
metal.
dead.
I mean, we're just trying to kill the thing that killed him.
Yeah. So I feel like possibly, and it looks like if these skeletons are still here and the door's locked, he's not been this way. So
Oh,
Yeah.
It might have been.
this entire room, I will say, is again covered with this black
Ickle.
verdigris.
Oh, that's
Apart
not good.
from the back left corner, there seems to be like a ring. A ring across the floor and a ring across both the walls that seems to have been left.
I'm gonna investigate that corner
Yeah, I'm going to investigate that corner.
because it feels like if we get this wrong, we're going to burn, and I'm not really for that.
Sorry. You said Eyes of the Grave.
Yeah,
Sorry, you would have got a ping of undead from it. I apologise.
from the corner.
From that corner, yes.
There's something undead in that corner.
Yes, sorry about that.
I'm going to investigate that corner.
Okay.
That's an unnatural 20. A dirty 20. Dirty 20.
As you approach,
It's coffee.
you see just grey scraps of cloth just wafting, almost as the breeze, and they slowly form up as you approach. What do you do?
Back off.
They slowly subside. You can see
Have a
little
conversation?
grey scraps of cloth.
Okay, I step forward again. Oh, you want to speak to it?
I'll come
They
with.
slowly form up, but almost like a little dust devil. You can see, just sort of like.
You have people made of rats. You have people made of cloth. Space.
I can genuinely say this is the first time this has ever happened.
Sure.
Does it just form cloth or?
Just seems to be just forming cloth. You step into the
No.
the step into the non-verdigris area.
I say hello.
No response.
Put a hand in.
For fuck's sake.
As you put a hand in, the cloths reach up and grab, and a face forms. And you get like a pain in
Channel
your head.
divinity turn undead.
Yep. No, that's fine.
This is why I'm doing it.
Mhm.
I was prepped to dimension door you out of that.
But also, I'm going to need a
Or
charisma
use your
saving.
mind
Wait, hang on. Sorry, I need to check a thing. I apologise.
Okay, you might still be getting me out if this fails.
Maybe.
Charisma saving throw, you say?
Wrong one.
I should have stuck my hand in there.
Yeah, you should have done.
There it is. Oh. Ba. Nope, sorry, no, wisdom. Sorry.
Wisdom saving
Hey.
I definitely
Sorry.
shouldn't have stuck my hand in there.
21. 22.
22. You hear, in quite excruciating detail, like time seems to slow down as this thing just babbles into your face, and you get exact instructions of how to pull your eye from its socket, rip it out, and have the optical nerve still connected so that your eye could become that of a beholder.
We have a spell for this.
Yeah, we
You
do
do.
actually.
Slight undead.
We literally have a spell for this.
Now, so yes, into your spellbook, you can write in the spell Eye of the Beholder.
What, me?
Yes.
Okay.
It does not count against your your prepared spells. It just is always in there. It is, I believe, 4th level. But yes, turn undead. That is a wisdom saving throw on its part, isn't it?
I believe so. Let me check.
Shit.
It's a hydro goose.
Nope, yes.
Not giving Elodie WhatsApp, she's just texting
Yes.
sass.
Wisdom. Yeah, wisdom.
Yeah.
Why did
It
you
rolls
give her
an 18.
Bloody hell.
So she could
And
FaceTime
so-
me or she like.
That's a save?
message me.
That's a, no, that is it a save? How powerful am I these days?
What does it destroy outright? No, because if it still has to fail to just.
Anything lower than the threshold of my level?
Hmm.
I destroy anything of 2 or lower.
Then then it's fine. Oh god.
the hell have you just done?
Sorry, this is a 6th level spell.
I can't even cast it yet.
But when you get to 6th level,
Okay, can
You
I
can take your eye out.
can I rip my hand away?
Wait, what happened to turn undead?
It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Can I rip my hand away?
Roll the contested grapple.
No, no. Lorelei!
Nope.
I
The
think-
rest of you have a reaction. You
I
basically
dimension door her out of there. I'm stood next to her ready for this.
bam and get out. Okay.
Because that
Just
was a
the other
6 from me.
Just to the other side of the room.
It has, and it starts to leak. Like the next secret just starts to babble. The next thing starts coming through when Lorelei just hand on the shoulder, bamf.
Excellent.
You're
Whack.
suddenly back in the room with the pipe organs.
Thank
Whack
you.
undead.
I didn't put. I
Oh,
don't put us.
sorry.
I put us back into the same room as the skeletons,
I think
but away
that's up
from
to
the undead.
Away from the fair enough. Then
So-
you're away from the corner. Sure.
Yeah, like literally like 10-foot diagonally.
Okay.
So what happened there? Because I don't think Jeremy and I were standing anywhere near that. To be honest.
So I
You
now...
saw, look, you saw Moira,
cloth.
Moira just sort of reach forward, and yeah, you saw this like face just like form out of this weird like flailing cloth, and just start babbling words, and like its eyes were green, and its mouth just was spouting green smoke, and it was just going into Moira's face, and then Lorelei just grabbed her and bounced away.
So I think that is what Touchstone was after. Because I now have the ability to rip out my own eye with the stalk still attached and make it into a beholder eye.
You know, I can do 50% of that.
Yeah, it's the other 50% that concerns me. But this is a spell I
You can
cannot...
tear out both your eyes at least once.
I can't even cast that though. That's too high a level for me.
But was it necessarily something that he wanted? Because remember, it was green gooey, no, black gooey stuff that we saw him embedded in.
Oh yes.
Not the
Not
burnt-
that.
oxidized metal.
What was the green goo? Did anyone identify
No,
it?
black goo.
Black goo.
No, not really.
No, we didn't have the chance.
You barely-
Shadow of something
Yeah.
or other. I think.
Only,
Jeremy,
Jeremy and Nether even saw it.
But didn't you scry though, and his face
I
was
spied
inside
and
of
his
it?
face was
you
inside
go.
it.
Hmm.
But I thought that it would be in the tunnel. I don't know why we're here.
Do you have anything interesting?
So then maybe it's not the right room. then.
I can try and scry on him.
But also maybe this isn't actually the correct room.
Well,
Because remember, we've still got another 4 combinations of doors to go.
But Jeremy and Neda saw him go through this door, so it must be through this door that he was. Because through this door they saw him fighting
We have
with
to
the
solve
wolves.
the puzzle.
Black consuming shadow now has Tristane, is what I've written.
Black
1 must
machines,
crack,
yeah.
2 must fry, 3 must hope for rescue.
So I think we let 4 go, break the bone of 1, and put parts of 2 in the cauldron, and we see what we get.
sounds good to me.
Can I roll insight into this to see whether or not it's a good idea? No. Can I roll?
Can I roll insight to see if it's a good idea?
Can I roll like intelligence to see whether or not I think that's a good idea? But Lorelei knows
It's
that
difficulty between riddle solving between yourselves and your characters.
I feel like Lorelei would be smart enough to work that out.
This is
She's
the
got
other
20 in
option.
intelligence, but Rebecca's like,
This is the other option: is wait, leave this, go and investigate the rest of the doors, and then come back.
This is 2. We could go check out the other doors and come back.
I'm pretty confident this is the room I saw. I'm pretty
No,
confident.
but it's
You're
whether
pretty
we could, it's whether we can find something else that will maybe help us with this if we try. And it's only 4 other combinations.
I don't think any of the other doors are going to help us here. None of the other doors have helped with any of the other doors.
No, but they've been fun.
That is true. I can cast protection on energy from fire. She's a purple tiefling. She's fire resistant anyway.
Maybe.
That might be true.
Yeah. You are. So you can halve all the damage you took.
You're now on full health anyway.
Great.
That's all that says.
I can't keep track of everything.
No,
Try.
That's fine. I
That's
didn't
fine.
even know. I was
Yeah.
like, maybe I should be, but
Yeah, you are
No.
fire resistant.
You are
I was
fire
going to
resistant.
say, you are from
Yes.
hell. Like, you'd think that you'd have a bit of a
You're from the Shadowfell.
shadow
and
hell.
hell.
You're on loan from the Hells to the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
All you know is the Shadowfell.
I'm going to try
Tieflings
divine
are-
intervention.
Do it. Even though we might be in
Are
the
you going to ask
Infernal.
Boulder Eye with us?
Yeah.
Or I could contact other plane.
Please don't.
Just ask me.
This is
Probably already on another one. It's fine.
divine intervention. I'm asking for help to get us through the next door.
It's an intelligence roll. Like, losing it was a
No.
fluke.
Carry on.
Okay.
All
You
right.
want to try contacting another plane?
Wait, hold on. Why did you fail that?
I have to roll less than my level.
Okay, I was like, that's 9 and 7. I was
It's,
like,
it's 79. I'd have to roll to 00 to get this to work.
Yeah.
Basically, because it's a baller move being able to be like, I'm just gonna ask my god for help.
Nice. Maybe we should give you all the really
didn't
bad
contact the plane?
D20s.
Yeah, I'm in contact with the plane.
I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going to help with here.
Might also be on another plane.
I'll be contacting a demigod. I'll give them the riddle.
Well, yes, but you don't know if they're going to give you the right answer.
Well, if I do the right intelligence roll, then yeah, I contact a benevolent spirit. If I fail it, then I contact then I get a maleficent.
But do you know which one you'll get?
Yes, because I start talking gibberish if I meet a bad guy.
That's already happened once, and that's a 5th level spell for me to fix.
Yes, but the odds of me rolling poorly are really bad because I get a +9 to it. Okay, so +9. Hang on, where is the spell?
If Lorelei wants to do it, go for it.
Yeah. Now let me just find it. I'm going to tell you what it. That's Nedda. Nedda, you can't do that, Nedda. God, Nedda. So I have to make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
So if I roll lower than a 10, I'm fucked.
Okay.
I want to play with those odds. Can
Okay.
you give me any blessings that would help?
Enhance ability.
Does that
give me-
help saving throws?
That's a great question.
Yeah, which is why I asked it.
No, just checks.
I see.
Not saving throws. I'll give you a bless. You get a D4. No, I'll give you guidance. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I can add that to the roll if I
You
need.
can add that to the roll.
So however long it takes to do,
1 minute.
then right at the end, just Moira just taps you right around the back of the head.
Okay.
With a quick bless. No, the quick guidance.
So I get 5 questions, but I think I'm just going to give them the riddle.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I'm
are
in
they
a room
yes,
with- I'm
no?
No, the
They can do yes, no, maybe, never, relevant, or unclear. So it has to be a very short answer.
yeah, one of those answers.
Or no, you can give a short phrase at your discretion, the spell says.
Contact to the plane.
She's gonna go mad.
She shouldn't watch before. Come on, Lorelei, I believe in you.
Just give me some practice rolls and getting all the unlucky ones out.
Okay, now give me the roll.
Oh no.
Blab blab. Skip blab blab blab.
How bad is it?
8.
It's going like Scatman
Wait.
Brothers.
You have an intelligence
Oh,
saving
I haven't
throw plus
added-
9.
I haven't added my. Yeah, no, you're right. That was a 13. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I thought you had to get 15.
I didn't add my. Yeah, no, I didn't add my intelligence modifier. So it's a
Rebecca.
9. It's a 13. A 13. Yeah, that's still a fail.
I was going to say, that's still a fail.
Yeah.
What? Fuck. Oh. Fucking whiplash here. Okay. It's still a fail, is what you're saying.
Wait, so you rolled a 4 and a 9.
Oh, it's a saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah.
An intelligence saving. So it's a 9 plus a 4. I rolled a fucking 17 then. I forgot I had a +9 to my saving throws. I couldn't have failed that.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what's real anymore.
I didn't even need your thing. Like I could have rolled. Oh no, I didn't.
I think
You did need it.
Yeah.
At this point, the rest of their party, their minds so warped by the confusing information that is poured across. Oh,
Okay.
There is. So. You contacted the planes. You send your mind out. You feel almost tethered still to your body. You can feel just like a strand coming back as your consciousness expands forward. You hear in the blackness, in the dark, in the cold, you feel a chill. There is a word. Jazalan.
What?
Giselle.
How would one spell that?
J-Z-A-L-E-N.
Jazalan.
Jazalan.
Hello, Giselle. I have a riddle. I'm in a room with 4 skeletons, a cauldron,
There
wine,
is
and a
a
ladle.
pause, and then you feel suffused with light,
Ah.
and you feel in the presence of something great, something warm, something inviting, something healthy.
See, this is a good one,
This is a
right?
good one.
Okay.
Sure.
I forgot my proficiency
Yeah.
bonuses. Thought I did. Yeah.
My child.
I have a riddle. I'm in a room with 4 skeletons, a cauldron of hot oil, and a ladle. These are the lines: 1 must crack, 2 must fry, 3 must hope for rescue.
The DM answers each question with one word.
So I'll do the lines one by one.
Mm-hmm.
1 must crack.
Unclear.
2 must fry.
Perhaps in the form of a question?
Unclear.
3 must hope for rescue.
Unclear.
Wait, hasn't she given?
So that's 3 questions.
Yep, so now you've got 2 more.
How do you feel I should proceed?
If you say carefully, I swear.
Unclear.
Literally contacted a demigod here for their insight into this riddle.
And it turns out unclear is the
And
answer.
the spell has limitations.
No, Tim, it's fine. You just need to think of a one-word solution to this puzzle.
Yeah, I need to boil down
I mean,
my own puzzle to one in word.
Or a short phrase. If you think one word would be misleading.
If a one-word answer would be misleading, may offer a short phrase as an answer.
I'd also point out to offer you the advice you offered me: buy a dictionary.
Follow the instructions.
Okay.
Okay, so the riddle is instructions.
So,
You have one more question. Christ. Who's Christ? No one in this.
you seem to be unhappy with how we tackle your problems, Tim.
I found it amazing that they have all kinds of Hindu deities and stuff. They don't have Christ.
Yeah, but why?
Should we
It's a
have,
great expletive.
there was an entity in the corner of the room made up of rags which formed the closer you get to it. Should we leave it alone?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you!
Presence fades with just... And as it fades, you see the light dims into the form of a shepherd's crook. You just see it before you, presented before you, and it fades away.
Oh.
Can I reach out and try and grab it?
As you do, you feel yourself being pulled backwards, and as you reach out to try and grab it, you feel further and further away, and as you accelerate back, you just hit back into your own body.
Who's Gisalen?
Who's just Alan?
Do I know who Gisalen is?
Roll me, you can have religion, arcana.
Oh,
I
roll
probably
Arcana.
have religion.
24.
You can
No.
also try, if you want,
24
yeah.
Arcana.
24 arcana. No idea.
Did you say Arcana or Religion?
You can roll arcana, religion, nature, history.
That is an 8.
I'm gonna,
No idea.
Can
gonna
I
go
roll
with
religion,
Religion.
as well?
No, you've already rolled arcana. Wait, yeah, go on,
Ooh.
fuck it. Roll religion, sure.
Natural
20.
one!
23 on Religion.
23 on religion. Doesn't ring a bell. You want to try anything?
No, because I don't have any proficiency whatsoever. There's
Okay.
no point.
So what do we do?
And also, if it's not Shadow
Literally.
as well.
Follow
There's
the
that.
instructions.
Okay, so I
Alright.
think
Go with what you said.
Hold
Jeremy's
on.
gonna go and break a leg.
Wait, hold on. But yeah, what do you crack and what do you fry?
so you've. Well, I'm thinking just one of the bones for now, and we see what we get.
Is there any of the skeletons got bones missing already?
Yeah, that's a great question.
The
I
second,
did investigate them to see if there are any differences between them.
The first one on the left, its leg appears to have fallen. Like it's still attached at the shackle at the bottom, but it seems to like the knee seems to have come apart. Like the cartilage seems to have
But
come
is
apart.
no. Is there anything missing? As in, is there a bone missing
No.
of any of them?
Nope.
So then we get the ladle and we throw it on the second?
Works for me.
Well, second or two.
Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 must crack, 2 must fry, 3 must hope for rescue, so we let 4 go.
Okay.
Or we remove one shackle. Leave the other one on. How many shackles are they in?
4.
They're each shackled to both, one on each leg, one on each arm.
Remove 3 of the shackles.
Okay.
1 on. Yeah.
I'm going to do that then.
Yeah, we'll split up and take 1 each.
Okay, I'll start unshackling number 3.
Okay.
No.
Jeremy should probably
Do the frying.
do the fry.
Oh, yeah,
Didn't
sure.
you crack a bone?
Oh,
He's
wait,
got
no,
the
yeah.
strength.
Yeah.
And
It
then
feels
I'll
like a-
let the 4th one go free.
I do think, because the 4th isn't mentioned,
We leave it alone.
do we leave it alone or do we let it go free?
Should we try the shackles first, and if that doesn't work, then unleash?
Wait,
more?
shouldn't we do it in order though?
Yeah.
So you don't start yet until we've done
Okay.
the other 2. If it's
So,
sequential.
you're on cracking, I'm on frying, you're on shackles, you're on release.
Release. Yeah, we're releasing because that makes sense. I
Kador's
guess.
backflipping.
Okay, that's backflipping. Yeah, I think. Well,
He's just got one of those like Sonic the Hedgehog.
I think we
idle
see how the
animations.
order goes. If it looks like something's happening,
Okay.
then don't do anything. But if it doesn't, then do the thing.
His
Okay.
abs look amazing.
So Jeremy's going to go up to number 1,
Yep.
and seeing that one leg is going to come apart, he's going to try and kick the shin to achieve the same thing in the other leg.
As you kick the shin, there is a crack. I know. And it starts to just wail and scream at you, plead.
Okay. This is gonna be an interesting one.
Number 2, and I'm just gonna stuff my ears.
You stuff your ears
Yeah.
with some of your shawls, take the oil, and
Yeah.
just pour it on, and it is screaming, and it is writhing and kicking.
Okay.
And the
Nothing's
third one I go,
happened.
don't worry, I'll get you out, I'll get you out! And I start undoing the shackles.
There's a clunk, and as the first shackle comes undone, and its arm drops to its side, they all go lifeless. And you hear, all of you, a clunk from the door at the end.
Okay.
Oh, it
So
worked.
okay, then I'll go and open the door then, because I'm
Yeah.
assuming as the 4th one, I'm closest to the door. Correct?
Yes, you would
Yeah,
be.
yeah, you would.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Go to the door.
open the door. Great.
You push open the door, and you see before you a giant sand pit.
Ugh.
Yay!
The room is otherwise unadorned. The walls are sandstone, like a brownie, but yeah, mostly yellow brownie, sort of like just blocks together.
I think I know what this
In the
is.
middle.
We know
It's just
what
a
this
We've
is.
done this
giant
We've
sand
done
pit.
this
We
puzzle.
have.
No, you haven't. Fuck you.
No, I haven't.
I have this feeling there's like a ball-bearing maze under that sand. We need to get in there.
Jeremy holds his breath and jumps into the sand pit.
I throw a shawl in after him.
So you jump and land on your coccyx, and there's just as your spine compresses slightly. There's the woof as you hit the sand, and then you see around. It just starts to ripple and push, and there is a head pokes out. It is skeletal, and it is snake, and it is the head itself is about 1.5 times the size of Jeremy. Like,
Should we TNP here?
I'm a snake.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm a
We can-
snake.
We're just gonna mute the stream. We'll leave the cameras running. We'll be back in like 10 minutes after everyone has gone for a pee and
I
put
want
the
to
kettle back
open
on.
these without upsetting the mic.
Yeah, go for it. Well, let me swing and move it first.
Too late.
Okay, and we're back. So, the snake that is indeed this big compared to Jeremy, this big. It raises its head above the sand and you just see the sand drainer and goes, "Good day."
This isn't normal either.
At this point, I don't know what is normal.
You know, I think we hang out with the wrong group.
Do you want to go back to the Shadowfell?
A little bit.
Jeremy stands up. Do not be afraid, Snake. We are the J team.
Pleasure to meet you, J-Team. And you note, like, it's not moving its jaw or anything, there's just like a faint blue glow in its eyes as it says these words.
Can I try the party notes? Yeah. Thank you.
I take it
Oh.
you seek passage.
We just really want to murder Tristan. Is he around?
I am not conversant with one Tristan.
He has been consumed by the
Deathlock.
No. What was it described as?
consumption shadow?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he might be dead already.
Black consuming shadow.
He has been consumed by the black consuming shadow. We're here to kill that. To really make sure the job is done.
There are 3 ways you may pass. And as it says this, you can see the rest of its body just starts to pull out of the sand and the sand just drains off and you see this gigantic snake that seems to go on and on and on. This thing's got to be about like 120 feet long. It is enormous. Gargantuan, one would say.
Like a basilisk.
Actually, in this, basilisk is like
tiny.
it's like a 4-footed
Salamander.
quadruped, that's the word, thing. It's got like spikes in its back and it's got a really evil stare.
But yes, Harry Potter basilisk.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Harry
I was
Potter
trying to
basilisk.
avoid that
Basilisk.
word.
Ah,
because
sorry.
of the stream.
Because
It's fine as long as no one goes bung, ba-dun, bung, bung, bung. But yeah, no. Because then we get copyright strike. No. But no, yeah, so this thing's actually, I'd say, bigger than that.
Oh, okay.
And it is entirely skeletal.
just before we negotiate passage, if we keep going, will we find it?
Indeed you will.
Okay,
It's in the chamber beyond.
excellent.
Is that the chamber of?
Is it the chamber of pots?
It looks at you, you motherfucker.
It's the chamber of pots. It's just full of piss and shit.
Yeah. There are 3 ways past. 4. Nope, 3. 3. You can be my master. You can have evil in thy heart.
Oh, no, that's just not going to work.
No, yeah, that is 4. Fuck. Okay. There are 4 ways to fuck you. You can defeat me in combat.
Ugh.
That would remove the portal from me. Or you can sacrifice yourselves to the pit. 1 sacrifice per 1 gained passage.
Bye, Kadar.
just to clarify,
Just on to his 3rd character.
one
backflips into the
sacrifice,
pit.
does that get us there and back? Do all of these get us there and back, or is this a one-way ticket situation?
You must find your own way back.
Shit. So, master seems an unusual one. How do we become your master?
You must be the dread necromancer Fauvain.
Oh shit, we've killed him.
I don't think that quite counts.
Ah,
Killing him does not confer mastership.
Ah, fuck it.
wait,
I
can we go-
polymorph myself into Fauvain.
Don't think that counts.
Well, I don't think this is going to count, and I wouldn't waste a high-level spell for
okay,
this.
I won't then.
Also, he's humanoid, not beast.
Yeah.
Could we go and get Fauvain's soul?
How far is it from here?
It's not far. I don't know if he can leave the sanctum, though.
Yeah, I thought that was the point. He couldn't leave. He's tried leaving and he's not managed to get through.
You must be Fauvain. You must be led by one with evil in his heart. You must defeat me in combat,
Oh, that's the one I
which you
didn't wanna do.
cannot. I should warn you.
So what does sacrificing ourselves to the pit involve?
Is it death?
One of you must die, your soul be consumed, to allow passage for another.
Yeah, we're not doing any of those.
I don't think any of us have an evil alignment,
No.
correct?
If you cast your eyes to the ceiling, you look up, and on the ceiling, there is a spider. The spider is some 80 foot across, and appears to have a rib cage in place where it would normally have an exoskeleton.
Normal?
Something like that.
Nope.
I think we have to submit to it.
It is on the ceiling.
That wasn't
Or is it
an
this?
option.
If you attempt to take me on in combat, I am not alone.
Like that was not an option. We're not his master. None of us are particularly evil. Looking at you. I mean, Nether has evil in her heart, but that's for her cousins.
Well, I didn't want to say it, but once I went to the chapel and I said a bad word.
I don't think that's going to cut it, Lorelei. Although we'll have a talk later.
The only thing that could possibly solve this problem would if we brought Meredith.
Yes, that is the only thing the problem would have
Frankly, at the same time, I will point out for like the third time this game, Tristane's dead.
Yeah, I'm for just sacking
Why
this.
are we still going?
He's stuck here. He's not doing anything. Can I ask questions around this? If you're consumed by the all-consuming shadow, are you alive anymore? Are you kind of part of a collective? Are you absorbed? How does this work?
The shadow has machinations that go beyond my understanding.
No, that doesn't sound
I
good.
used to be a dragon.
You used to be. Did you used to be a white dragon?
Dragon.
No.
Oh,
Do
shit.
you know my friend Balder Eye and Orlana Strix?
I wouldn't.
I'm trying name dropping.
I know of them.
We are allies to them. We have saved Orlana Strix. We are friends of the dragons.
Could we
Bound
release?
by the magic sphere.
Could we release you from your bonds?
Were you to defeat me and my acquaintance in combat? Perhaps. Though my god is dead.
Who is your god?
Boulder.
If it says Baldur, I was sorted.
No, fucking. Look, I had it. Fucking had it. Ooh! No, yep.
Being eaten. Let's just leave him alone.
Yeah, I don't think just sacking this whole thing up.
Come on, Tim, what's the word? Ah.
And if we're that desperate,
Yes, there we go.
going back with what's her face, and then she'll be happy because frankly 2 out of 3 of her competitors are dead now.
Ooh.
He piously looks at the ground for a moment, flicks through his notes. My god was Astilabor,
No idea.
the guardian.
The Guardian?
So, there's a brief pause when you flick your mind back 40 episodes or so
Mm-hmm.
to remember that there are 3 moons.
I will also. You won't remember this, considering
No,
neither
Moira's
of us
not
were
here. Moira's snap. This means nothing to Moira.
Yeah.
I might know.
You would know.
You and Jeremy. You also, Moira does know that there are 3 moons.
I know the moon.
The what? Excuse me?
In fairness, yeah, you wouldn't. Larissa wouldn't actually know. But yeah.
The what?
Yeah, the moon. The moon.
No, the god.
No, there is now a moon called Astilabor. I do not believe your god may be dead.
My god is a god of neutrality, of
No wonder he's
This
dead.
isn't a very neutral thing he's done, though, is it?
saving. She,
She.
as far as I'm aware, is not a moon god.
So yeah, I vote we go back, tidy the other 2 doors, contact Meredith, see if she wants to go kill Plundering, and then we call
But
it
he's
a day.
already dead. He's been eaten by a consuming shadow. Why
Yes,
are we
but-
still going
Because
after
the
him?
consuming shadows could still be fucking about.
And do we care?
Yes, if they're going to do something evil, yes.
Oh, why don't we just phone up Meredith and ask her to?
Pop
ask-
down.
Yeah.
Ask about we've got cousins, we've got Nagpa, we've got her lost son to find. Like
We do have
got
other things to
so
do.
much to do. I don't feel like going after the shadowy thing is gonna help.
My friend, are we allowed to leave the room if we wanted and go back the way we came?
Indeed.
Yay!
This is the worst completion of a quest I've ever seen.
Spent all this time going through 20 combinations.
Yeah, 20 combinations of doors, 2 near-death experiences.
Look, is Tristane dead? Yes, right, fine, we're done.
Well, I don't think he.
I don't think he is.
I don't
though.
think he can't be. He can't be dead if we're successfully scrying on
Well,
him.
that's it.
And
That's
how
why-
did he get through here? How did Tristan get through here?
Why are
He's
the
got evil in his heart.
He's evil.
why are
The
the
creature that you call Tristram has evil in his heart.
Oh, text Meredith.
Can you
No,
first?
now.
I'm going to first. Will you assess our friend Jeremy and see if there's any evil in his heart? Take your ring off.
No, please don't.
No, do not take the ring off.
Jeremy pops the ring off.
Ah, shit.
The eyes bore into your soul. Gaze deep.
He's an accountant, of course.
I am thinking about selling some souls for axes, if that's any help.
You are a kind and charitable man. You have lost this knowledge of thyself and taken up the axe.
You
And then
should
the
just the
trident.
fishes, yeah.
And then this kind of big stick thing that I tied corpse
Indeed.
parts to.
I do not believe you have evil in your heart.
Excellent,
You
put the
may
ring back on.
Go in peace.
Ring back on.
Takes an hour or two.
I think the closest person would be me.
Yeah,
and
you are infernal.
Unfortunately, I'm chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
You might still have a bit of evil in you.
By her.
The eyes bore into your soul. They see past deeds of guarding against evil, of taking on the true evil and removing it from the world, cleansing, keeping the border safe.
Damn it.
I do not believe you have evil in your heart. my dear.
Kador might be part
No.
illithid.
Yes, but that is not active yet. That's not his soul.
Did we not, one of the daggers, did it not have some ability to
Change alignments.
know...
What?
The conjuration dagger, what did it do again?
Fuck me, is that the one with the
I-
groove?
Oh, hang
Is
on.
it of
I
a-
was the one who identified it.
Groove dagger of channeling. I should actually have a little card.
Was there not something that could...
Because Tim gave me it.
It dropped down.
I thought it let you contact something evil or...
Oh, if I use it on myself, I can
Oh.
summon a demon.
Yeah!
Oh, I got that. I got a spell scroll to summon something.
You
I
just
don't
summon
think
something evil.
No, I still have control over it though.
No,
You
yeah,
splinter
if I do
wielder,
it though
you
as
summon
well.
a conduit to converse with a Baylor.
Oh.
I can summon a greater demon and be in control of it.
Wonderful!
No.
Yes!
This sounds like a terrible idea.
At this point, I'd rather just summon Meredith.
If I summon the demon, I am in control of it. Though. That's what it's for.
Until you get hit and lose
Summon
concentration.
Hang on. Fucking.
I think it's aligned to me.
Nope.
No, I think if you lose concentration, it will
There's
kill
also
anyone.
infernal calling.
Summon demon.
If I summon the demon or infernal calling, are they aligned towards me? That's what I want to know.
Why are we even?
No, I need
Because you
Xanathar's
wouldn't
guide.
sleep the
actually.
damn room. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, I can now bloody make my eye into a beholder eye. I mean, yes, we had a real win with the thing of boulder eye, but maybe we should just call this whole thing a day.
It's doing the Sonic thing again.
We'll do 2 more doors. Or how
Lorelei's
many
going to
doors
do
we got
this if she knows whether or not they're on her side. She's using one of these.
Okay.
left? Oh yeah, I should have my thing for the dagger.
But it wouldn't be leading it. It would be controlled by you.
Would your alignment not affect it?
I would say to it lead the way.
Yeah, did
Still be on my side, but I can make it lead the way.
Question to the snake. If we summon a demon and say that follows us, but it is still under her control, does that count?
Fuck me. Give me just a sec.
I don't think it's under my control. I think it's on my side.
Oh.
So
Summon greater demon.
And I've also got infernal calling.
I did see a card fall out, which is... Oh, wait. Hang on.
Turn turns. When you summon it, only 2 turns thereafter, you can
Yeah,
issue
there
a
you go.
verbal command.
I can summon conjuring
A demon
to a greater demon.
would not be leading the way, it would be a follower.
So-
Infernal calling. Gotta check the wording of this ink stuff. The devil is unfriendly toward you and your companions. Roll initiative. The devil has its own turns. It is under the dungeon master's control and acts according to its nature in each of its turns, which might result in it attacking you if it thinks it can prevail. Blah blah blah. Concentration
Great,
ends.
let's just go back and try the rest of the doors.
Go back through the rest of the doors and we can potentially proposition Meredith.
Yeah.
Something like the devil.
No,
if it is
that's
a
also
proposition.
prohibited in the sexual harassment form.
Proposition her to lead our party so we can go murder Tristan, not to have an orgy.
Oh, right, yeah. That's
Okay,
fine.
just
yeah.
to clarify.
Yeah, right, okay.
I've already filmed Form 13C for this.
Excellent.
Also,
Oh,
what is
on each of your turns, you
several
can
of those
attempt
words?
to issue a verbal command
Also,
to
what
the
is a
devil
moon?
in accordance with its
you know
desires.
those balls in the
So
sky
it
that's
should
occasionally
draw you
thrown up?
towards evil.
Nice.
Otherwise, you can make
Yes.
a charisma, blah blah blah. It is a
Yes.
follower again
So that is
rather
a
than a
moon.
leader, I believe.
Wow.
Curses.
Sorry.
So-
It was
On
worth
the theory
looking
of playing, we have the
into.
ball,
Yes.
Yeah.
and the ball has its own gravity, and then the moon gets caught in that gravity and circles around.
It's a ball.
Christ.
It's a ball. It's a big ball.
Made of cheese?
Rock, usually.
Ooh,
not
actually.
cheese.
Not cheese.
Just
Yeah.
to satisfy my own
maybe
curiosity,
it is.
Yeah.
Jeremy slips the ring back on
Mhm.
and says, "Are you sure I can't come through?"
Remind me what the ring does.
It's mind shielding.
Mind shielding.
Yes, so amongst other things that it does,
Hmm.
so this depends what the kind of the logic gate for this this dragon is.
I love that we're trying to just logic round.
It's the first time we've used logic instead of brute force.
I mean, this
frankly.
is true, but I don't think we'd actually win against the snake
No. Or the spider.
or the spider.
While wearing
Individually, probably not. Together,
Definitely not.
while wearing this ring, you are immune to ... magic that allows other creatures to know your alignment.
Hmm.
Woo!
But
Yeah.
haven't you just taken it off in front of him so he does know you're
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out if this thing's kind of magically bound by rules rather than something with its own free will.
Ah, must be true.
It gazes and it says, I cannot tell your alignment. As such, I do not believe you to be led by evil. I apologize. It was worth trying, but yes, indeed, I am bound to abide by these rules. It is not of my will.
Yeah.
In life, I was neutral. I had to enter into a pact
With who?
with, and it tries to, and there's like a stutter to the blue. I cannot say.
Ah.
Jeremy says, "I think you'll find I am evil."
Shh.
Now,
And its eyes peer at you.
now, I'm also immune to magic that allows creatures to read my thoughts or determine whether I am lying.
Sure. I cannot tell. I cannot read in your heart that you are of evil alignment.
You hear in your mind, Jeremy, stab me. No, that wouldn't work. He's a ring of mind shielding.
You have the ring. Yeah. No, hang on. No, I think telepathy still goes through.
So I think I can permit
Creatures
telepathy.
can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. Only if you allow it.
Do you allow it?
Stab.
Roll the attack, I guess.
How is this going to prove anything?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny.
Fine.
It's
Damage
quite a lot to hit.
So long as it's
8
above
plus
14.
No, yeah.
It's
Is
definitely.
that with the trident? Or
Uh,
the,
no, I figured a dagger, although that might be worse from Moira's point of view, actually.
is that a dragon
Yeah,
tooth
which
dagger?
dagger?
That's the
do you
dragon
use?
tooth dagger.
Yeah, so plus 1 as well. So damage.
So, yeah, that's a 14 plus 9. I'm guessing that's going to hit.
That's
That
23.
Yep.
So roll damage, which is a d4 plus whatever it is of the elemental.
So, it's a d4 plus 5
So 8
for
points.
piercing damage. That's 8
Yep.
points of piercing damage,
Mm-hmm.
plus a d4 of lightning damage. You're not resistant to lightning damage or anything, right?
It's psychic I'm allergic to.
Oh, you're reading the official stats for these things? Yeah, sure.
Hold on.
I think I might have buffed it slightly, but no, it's a d6, a d4, sorry.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
So, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
You take 11 points of damage.
Sure seems pretty evil.
Just keep stabbing them.
Okay.
It stares into you, soul, and the eyes glisten and glitter. I cannot tell your alignment, and so I cannot say that you are led by evil.
Right, let's just leave,
We're
please.
going back.
Mm-hmm.
Right, back up to Neda then.
Also, we would have needed Nether anyway for getting out.
That's true.
So,
Or I could hold the door if you take Nether down.
No, I mean, the snake will not let us back up anyway.
oh,
That is a
It's a
one-way
one-way
trip.
trip.
Oh yeah.
So we'd need Nether to teleport us out. So I vote we do the other 2 doors and then we take a vote on what we want to do about the Tristan.
oh, wait a minute. Jeremy runs down to Fauvain's conscience's room.
They run all the way along.
You can't come through these doors to these demi-planes, can you?
My Damascene is restricted to these few rooms here.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Runs back.
Wait, hold on. Ask him if he knows anything about the snake.
Jeremy runs back.
Run all the way down. You punch one of the skeletons, you tip one on the third, and then you unlock the shackle again, you get through. Oh
No,
shit, and then you run all the way back
At this
again.
point,
We
we will
will
just
have
start
come out.
walking back, mate.
I
We will
prefer this
come
one
out.
next one. Yeah.
So, listen, we're stuck on one of the levels of this game that we're playing.
I see.
Um,
Oh god, where am I now?
right, we've met the giant snake that you made.
Dragon.
Yeah, that dragon. And it says they only let us pass if we die, which seems bad.
Hmm.
If we're led by evil, which apparently we're not. Although some people have doubts about that one.
There is the other problem with that I could not help you with there because I believe myself to be good in this form, at least.
Yes, we'd been hoping you could just be you. Apparently Fauvain was also an option.
Oh, that works. Yes, I would
Yeah.
have got through. Yes, I
Yeah.
see your point.
Oh, you couldn't get in the soul jar, could you?
No, again, I'm
Damn.
restricted to this. You have a soul jar? Fuck.
Yeah. yeah.
You gave us
Why
one!
do I keep giving you stuff? No, it's fine. I like it when you find weird solutions. That's fine, but I'm afraid no, I'm restricted to these until
What have you married?
the rest of me is killed.
Right, okay. What was the other one? Or we defeat the dragon and its spider buddy in combat.
The spider. I remember it was a giant.
Yeah.
Oh, I did terrible things to that corpse.
Great.
Ew.
Just back out
Gross.
of the door.
Yeah, just
So,
You look back at you think back to the spider and you realise, yeah, instead of an exoskeleton, it has a rib cage.
that makes no sense.
Hmm.
Any suggestions?
also
Find an evil being and
Great, Meredith.
Meredith.
Yeah.
You're gonna be doing
If
that.
Fauvain has if Tristan has been absorbed by a consuming evil shadow, is he dead? Have we got a definite answer somewhere on here?
Jeremy says that in Moira's voice.
A really, really bad impression. That's
Yeah, really bad
super
impression.
girly.
Oh yes, if
is it my understanding Tristan still has the other half of the Crook of Row?
oh, that was why we were doing it. We were getting the round back.
Fucking saw it with the dog and now they showed me the crook.
Oh!
It's almost like you were talking to Row or something. Fuck knows.
Oh, sweet drow.
Wait, I thought you meant a crook as in, like, you know, the one that's the onk thing from that was crook rather than the actual, like, shepherd's
No,
crook.
it's a shepherd's
Shepherd's
crook.
Crook.
It's just it's been broken up into pieces.
That's why we were going after Fauvain. We wanted the piece of the Crook of Row back.
Oh shit, I just remembered why we're here. Right, so probably best to find someone evil and ask for help.
Right.
Right, I'm going to ask for my lawyer. Hang on, I can't send him.
I'm going to try the other 2 doors while we're doing this because they're both going to be planes.
Fuck. What do you do?
Schoolbook window.
I'm gonna
Skull.
chill with you. This
Well.
sounds fun.
Window. Skull. Book. Window. Put this in. And there's a crack and a rumbling and the door opens out onto a heath. A field.
It's me, I'm Kathy. Sorry.
It seems to go on, stretch on for miles and miles and miles, like moorland. And you look close and you realise there are
You're out there, lad.
Ew.
Something more anorak than man walked
How old were you when you realised you could take a gaggle off?
Living around here, quite young actually. You've not got as much rain as I thought you would.
Yeah.
There is old battle standards flapping in the breeze, and you look closer and you can see skeletons in armour holding, and there are swords, and some of them are peppered with, like their breastplates are peppered with arrows. Some are just dented, mangled bodies beyond recognition. And you see further, and there is a battle going on between people. But you can see, as you look closer, you realise there is some sort of huge... You see like a shimmer across this thing. It's like a huge bubble across, but you can see further out a battle rages, endless, and as you listen and you quietly look, you hear the crash of drums and the scream of the dead and the dying. Probably not the dead, actually, come to think of it. But the injured are sure putting up a racket. No, that's just... I'm just ruining my own atmosphere here, for fuck's sake, Tim.
We've been doing it all night. I think you're just sort of accepting
At
it.
least it's not
Yes.
Sonic music in the background, frankly. Okay, next one.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, we're not
That's
getting in the
Mario
middle of
Kart.
that.
Yeah.
Flame window dagger.
Doors rumble closed, and you can see, like, there is still the sheen across, and it seems to hold, and nothing seems to be able to pass through this barrier to approach this heath. Flame, window, dagger. It trundles open again, and there are expensive silks, providing like a half a veil, and a warmth comes through, and it hits you almost immediately. And this is it's almost like a market stall. And you can see around there people shouting, and you can look in the distance and you see minarets.
Which one's this?
Made of, it's like a big, Aladdin, the palace sort of.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Which store is this? Sorry?
This is flame book dagger.
And they seem to be like made of a coppery golden metal.
Flamebook Dagger's the steamy, mossy, rocky cavern, isn't it?
Sorry, flame window dagger.
So this is the City of Brass, which is 100% the coolest portal.
I agree.
You don't know that, Jeremy.
You do, because you told us.
Fuck, did I?
Yep. I'm trying to remember who told us.
Probably Fauvain's conscience.
It might have been
Yes,
Fauvain's
at
conscience,
some
but
point.
someone
Yeah.
told us that the City of Brass was one of the places that we could get to.
Yes, this appears to be fine. The City of Brass on the fire plane. And
Which
then
is-
the doors trundle closed.
Which is a classic
Oh!
market.
So if the City of Brass is the fire plane, then we have skull flame window and leaf window dagger. So skull flame window.
Or flame skull window, as one might put it. The doors trundle open, and again there is a heat, but you can see a large, wide open cavern, black, spiky walls
Oh no, this
protruding
is
out,
the elemental plane of fire.
and around you can see pools of lava. There appears to be a flow, comes down, and off in the distance, metal glints and winks at you.
Nope.
There appears to be several chests dotted around,
Ooh.
and there is a
I've been playing too
rumble
much Zelda. I want to put on my armour and go in there.
I know,
Just
but no.
Okay,
and
next
a
one.
shaking.
Oh, maybe that's... We also learned there was a dragon's lair.
That was probably it.
And the doors close. And you see, like, as the doors start to close, parts of the lava seem to sort of stand up
Yep.
and look at you, and there are like white glinting eyes in like this upsurge of
Let it
molten
shine.
rock.
I'm gonna pee on them.
Kadunk. The doors close.
Okay.
Last
Leaf
one.
window dagger.
Final one. Leaf window dagger. Is this the Feywild?
Leaf window dagger.
I'll do
It
it.
opens up. And indeed, like, there's almost like a smell immediately of pine and of moss. It opens up on a small glade. Indeed, it looks like the Feywild. Like, the grasses shift and look around and push and start pointing towards you. The sky is ribbon. There are slashes across just in this glade. Are all of you there?
I think so by now. Yeah.
And yeah, I think
Yeah.
The one thing the one person who groks this really is you, because the sky in these, like the sky's a beautiful twilight around these with like little winking stars. In these 3 huge slashes across the sky, there is just a flash of purple lightning crackles across, and you can see like world-spanning black tendrils just seem to shift. And it reminds you, oddly, like you get almost like a migraine of a memory comes back to you where you picked up the bag.
Oh yeah, that's where I got this.
And then
The
the doors
Feywilds.
trundle shut.
The Feywild and evil tendrils.
Yeah.
We really need to find that smith.
Well, we've
Well,
got to go and get my soul first.
Or pay him.
Oh, pay him.
With souls.
No. My God, we have enough skills between all of us.
Shall I summon Meredith?
Yes. Let's summon Meredith.
Can we do anything about the hut? Are we going to chill in the hut while you do this?
Well, do we need to?
Is that
I mean,
every
we're all
single
pretty much
flipping
ready
one?
to go.
I
Yeah.
think it fucking is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Christ on a bike.
I cast
There's so many
sending.
of them.
We need assistance in catacombs to pursue Tristram. We are below Kellingworth. Will you help us?
No. Make
Jeremy
chance
says
to
hi.
kill Tristan.
Sorry, I think.
To kill. Okay.
Sorry, can you tell me that again?
We're still
Oh, you're still workshopping it before she
Yeah.
chance to
Okay,
kill
right.
We
Tristan.
need assistance in catacombs to kill Tristram.
Need assistance in catacombs to kill Tristan.
We are below Kellingworth.
We are below
Well, she
Kellingworth.
should know where we are.
Will you help us?
Will you help?
Wait, but what's she going to ask for in exchange? This is the issue.
Maybe that's a better way to pitch it.
I was going to say, we should pitch it as we are helping her kill Tristan, but we need her to do so.
We are below Kellingworth.
Because I
She wants to kill Tristan, doesn't she?
She does want to kill Tristan, and I would really love for her not to run off with the Cook of Rao.
We're below Kellingworth.
I was waiting for one of you to like suddenly go, oh wait, no, yeah, that's why.
This is your chance. We will wait for you.
Clearly I have too much story in my story. I should just leave it streamlined.
I'm going to count those words.
I think
Okay.
one of us should have. What's the feat that gives you perfect recall?
Oh no, key mind.
Keep in mind.
Oh god. Remember everything in 30 days, and that's basically the entire campaign so far.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I can add love you lots at the end. Love you lots, Lorelei.
Do it.
I won't do that.
Okay.
So I send this then?
Yep.
We need assistance in catacombs to kill Tristram. We are below Kellingworth. This is your chance. We will wait for you.
No? Okay. I thought you
Okay.
were gonna add the lots of love.
No.
Not yet.
Darling, I'm busy. I'm not at your beck and call. Take the bloody Demi-Lich or Rakshasa.
Oh.
He's Rakshasa.
There's the tiger.
No, let's take the Demi-Lich.
Wait, aren't we just going to carry the head?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm for the Demi-Lich, but we put it in a bag.
In the back.
I'll grab a shawl.
Great plan.
Alright, book window dagger.
Oh.
No, I know. This is why I'm doing it.
Book window dagger opens up on the wizard's tower. The ruined desk in front of you. Circular staircase around in the same grey blue stone. You ascend the stairs. You see the skull atop the plinth. It seems to be emanating like a white light, just gently suffusing the skull. It looks at you. It floats.
It moves?
It pulls gently off the plinth and says, "Ask your one question."
Nope. I've got a shawl over it.
As you go to throw the shawl, it is rebuffed by the white light.
Damn it.
Well, that went to my idea.
Walk back out the door again.
No, Come here again.
Nope.
Come here.
Yeah, back down.
Shut the door.
I don't want to align with the Rakshasa.
Bring me your soul.
Yeah, I don't want to align with that.
No. Great, close the door.
Close the door.
How reasonable is the Rakshasa?
Wait. Wait. I'll go to turn around. Would you like an outing?
You would release me from
No,
prison.
no. Would you like your current prison to move?
Wait, hold on. We can't say that taking him out of that door isn't going to release him.
Well, I think if he could remove
Would
himself from the
would
door,
Lorelai
he
know
would have
about
done
this?
it the moment we opened the door.
Would Laura and I know whether moving from the room would free him?
You're going to go up the stairs and have a look?
Yeah, I'm with her. I'm accompanying.
God.
Roll me Arcana.
That is a 28.
28. The plinth is made of some almost unknowable black material, possibly obsidian. It glints like metal, like glistening, possibly rock. It looks to weigh about half a ton. You're not even sure, if it can be moved.
I need
You
a
worry
dagger
that
pickaxe.
if you were to pick it up, it might break the containment, and then the demi-lich would be free.
There we go.
Right. Nope, not the demi-lich then.
Rakshasa it is.
You have your one question.
Yeah, but you're going to tie the screws open no matter what.
Goodbye.
Bye. We all leave. I make sure Lorelai's leaving.
You'll be company in 800 years.
Well, if you were better company,
I have a question.
No.
What's your favourite kind of tea?
Eternity.
He's not accompanying 100 years, I'm just making polite conversation.
There was a green tea. A little old woman brought it from the hills. She dried it herself.
Jeremy knows all about tea.
Carefully steamed. The flavour was fruitful, slightly astringent.
Sounds delicious. It's lovely meeting you. Enjoy the rest of eternity. Let's go.
The skull slowly descends back onto the plinth.
You do have the opportunity to, as I say, have a little bit of company before you are left for the next 800
didn't
years.
we already work out that if we take him off that plate?
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry,
Shut up.
totally missed that. Carry on.
Put my hands over your mouth.
Let's go. Wise, not
It's
intelligent.
She's got a snout rather than a mouth, so it's sort of like just.
Bye.
Just stop it.
Is she like a crocodile? Can she not open her mouth very well?
Yeah, very strong closing, but very
Powerful bite, but can't open it.
okay. Right,
Have an
Shasta.
elastic band.
Dagger book leaf.
Christ.
Lorelai gets very
Is
nervous.
it worth it though?
We do need the cock of our back, and we need something evil to help it. Would the rats be evil?
No.
They'd be neutral.
Oh, yes, right. Booby trap library.
The what?
Oh no, you've already set this off.
We,
I'm trying to figure out
yeah,
what
we
book.
know.
Yeah.
I did.
You open up onto the library. You can see the books around. There's just the Rakshasa in the bell jar, just kind of dunk.
Wait, was she there?
Dunk.
When we opened the Rakshasa?
Dunk.
I wasn't.
Meredith. I don't 100% remember if she was.
No, she
No,
was
she
away.
wasn't.
So wait, how does she... Yeah, but okay, then how does she know about it?
Because
She's probably
she
been
stole
to
the
all these.
book that told you where everything was.
Oh, fair enough then. I just thought I'd double check.
Yeah, she stole that book. How would you like a bit for freedom?
Right, let's go.
You come here to tease me.
No, we come here with a genuine offer.
I would sign a pact. Pact of non-aggression. What do you need me to do?
We need you to...
Lead us through a portal in a dragon's face.
Basically, our party needs to be led by someone evil, and that sadly does not cover any of us. We were hoping you would fit that bill.
Also, how do we know he's evil?
Rakshasas are.
I'm going to assume there
Sorry, I asked a dumb question.
Kegel backflips.
I would do this service for my freedom. He just waves slightly. A scroll unfurls.
Lorelei.
And he just starts writing.
Okay, so to clarify, you do not get to attack any of us.
Attack any of us.
Attack any of us.
Maul any of
Or any of our loved ones.
Or any immediate.
He pauses. I do not attack any of you. I lead you through a portal. And then I leave.
No.
Well, we don't need him to fight.
Yes, but how is he supposed to leave? It's a one-way trip, remember?
Well, I imagine he has ways.
I have ways.
And I would
Then
not
you can't get out of your jar, though.
No, the jar
I
is an
cannot.
anti-magic thing.
How do we know we're not entering something that's anti-magic?
We don't.
Great. So now, well, I point out
For the change in
non-aggression.
scenery, I will take that risk.
For the non-aggression, I feel like it should definitely be a lot longer than just going through that portal. Because
Oh, no.
if he
How-
can't get out, then
How long is this non-aggression lasting? You'll make a very good point.
It can in a jar.
I give you a year and a day, and I do not specifically take out a contract or accept a contract on any of you.
I'll take that.
Oh. And you get
And
this.
it in perpetuity. If you attack me,
Totally reasonable.
if you attack me on the 9 hells, then I will defend myself. If you attack me here, I will allow you to slay me.
Okay.
Oh.
For that will send me back to the 9 hells,
Okay.
which is where I intend to go.
Oh, and you get us out of the sandpit as well.
You lead us through the portal, we'll slay you.
Well, yeah, we only need him through the portal because then Neda can get us back.
Done.
I'm just wondering, when we go in the portal, do any of us know how to get back out again?
No, Neda. Neda can teleport us back to Corain.
Oh. Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
You just die.
he burns up the first contract, pulls out another one, writes it out. He will not take out any contracts on you. He will not accept any contracts on you.
In exchange, we will do the same, I guess.
He will take you through a portal.
We can kill him on this plane, but not in the hells.
Yeah.
You will not kill him on the hill in the hells, but you will kill him
I can.
on a different
kill
plane
him.
to return him to the hells.
Mm-hmm.
We can. I don't really know if I want to.
And then he's just going to take us through the portal and disappear because I do not want to fight with him.
Well, no, neither do I.
No.
And you release me from this jar.
How do we do that?
Does Lorelei know?
Roll me Arcana.
19.
19. So, you saw when Larissa tried to pick up a book, she was dragged halfway towards the bell jar.
Hmm.
Presumably, if someone was to pick up a book and fail a saving throw, they would be thrust into the bell jar, displacing the Rakshasa.
Is this another fucking sacrifice?
Is there a way to do this without a sacrifice?
Can we get a Grail to hold a book?
Can we get a skeleton to hold a book? Wait, I can raise dead!
Oh, shit.
Shit, I just need to find a skeleton.
No, what we need to do is go back to that place that we had, you know, the evil, like, zombie beholder. You know Bone Daddy's name. Get Bone
Get Bone
Get
Daddy.
Bone Daddy in there. Oh, guys.
I have to save a charisma check though. Mine is +0.
Ah, shit. You could tell me his name, because
No, why
I'm
don't we-
+4.
That might work. But this
Well, you all know it. You've heard me shouted at him.
That's true.
Zenzies, yes.
Zenzies.
this seems like a better plan.
Bring
Yeah,
someone
raise
you
them
do
dead.
not care about and have them take a book.
Rap dude.
Oh no, I'm not making that enemy.
Swap him with the Demi-Lich.
How is that going to work?
A devil is a skull, it doesn't have hands.
Put it
Shove
on
it in his
his mouth.
Try and bite a book.
He gets a change of scenery. The cat person gets out. It's all wonderful.
Yes.
I'm not in favour of raising dead.
Alright, can I find a skeleton?
So wait, when you raise dead, do you raise like a...
I can raise undead. I can raise a literal undead thing.
And they're like
oh, right, yeah,
minions.
so it's like you can make a zombie.
I can make a zombie.
Zombie
Cool.
minions.
Yeah, do that.
There's a slight problem, but yeah, there's no humanoid dead around here. There's the skeletons, they're animated.
Yeah,
They're
they're
animated
animated
objects.
objects.
They technically used to be corpses, but they're all tied down to the benches. And
And
you're not
if you-
sure what would happen if you failed the test to get through the door by doing something other than the instructions to open the door.
Possibly being burnt.
Because you got that one fucking right.
We could just go to. I mean, we've been to. Some of these doors opened up to rooms with
I
skeletons.
cast sending. I go, Meredith, come look at this cool book and hold it. I don't do that.
If no one has a better idea,
We're not going back to the room of flaming skulls.
no, they don't have hands.
Were we like literally at a warland where people were like there were skull?
Yeah. Yeah, we were literally just on the battlefield.
Skull book window.
I know.
Right.
Why are you telling me?
Because I'm like trying to make sure I got this right. Let me find the bloody spell.
Right, we'll be back with a zombie.
It is a fine jape you've played, but this is the only conversation I've had in so long.
What's your favourite kind of tea?
I used to drink brandy from the skulls of those I had assassinated.
Animate death, 3rd level.
Does that change how
Knocking
it
off
tastes?
spiritual weapon.
I imagine it gets a bit goopy when you pick them out your teeth.
It gave it a coppery tang that was pleasant, certainly.
Copper.
Sounds like
What
an
are you eating?
acquired taste.
It was the skull of my assassinated target.
Which is...
Human.
It
Generally.
tastes like copper.
It's got different
Blood that's
taste buds
coppery.
to us.
No, blood's iron.
Yes, you're right.
Unless you're a rat assassin, they've
assassinated
got
Vulcan.
different taste buds.
Are you telling me you can tell the difference between copper and iron?
Well, human tastes, blood, generally iron. So when I asked, I was like, what's copper flavoured blood?
It tasted very ironic.
Okay, so we're putting skull book window in.
And I mean, Jeremy licked...
That's a good point. Blood which was green,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and therefore may actually have had copper in it.
And it tasted...
Copper.
Yeah, actually, fuck it would. No, yeah, shut up. Goddamn biochemists, why do we invite them?
Yeah.
It tasted of blood. No, it's fine.
And they point out that you could just lick raw iron and it tastes slightly different from raw copper.
So,
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
yes,
Oh, actually,
you haven't. Skull book
Have
window.
you never had braces?
actually, no.
There you go then.
Skull book window. Yeah.
It opens up on the battlefield. There are a few corpses around.
Hopping over. Never done this before. This will be exciting. So I get a drop of blood. I get a piece of flesh, just cut a little bit off Jeremy. I
Take
take a pinch of bone dust.
2 points of piercing damage.
And I find a zombie. So I mush this all together into a paste.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of pull it up, I slap it on the corpse, and I'm like, go. And I cast Animate Dead.
The zombie arises. Drop of blood, piece of flesh, pinch of bone dust that it does not use up. So
That's
you
no
still have
rules.
a chunk of Jeremy. Rub this all together.
I would like, as Moira leaves, I would like to lead the procession with a fiddle and a merry dance. She's a necrodancer.
Shadow Spawn would have also maybe worked.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. Let me double check.
So this rises a skeleton because there are no, like, all the corpses around here are so old the flesh is rotted away, but a skeleton arises.
You'll do. Come with me.
Control multiple creatures under control for 24 hours. Sure. Cool.
So, we come back through. Lorelei still playing the fiddle.
Okay, no backflips.
Larissa just wondering how we got here.
Going on.
It's holding a rusty iron spear. It left behind all kinds of wondrous weaponry. It just picks up a rusty iron spear.
Okay.
Well, we don't even need it to pick up the spear. We need to pick up a book.
So we come back out. We hit Dagger Book Leaf. Go back into the Rakshasa. And I'm like, go pick up a book.
The Rakshasa goes, "No, really?" The skeleton.
Wait,
It's
hold
the
on,
book.
hold on. We've double checked this contract with him.
Lorelei would have looked it over.
Yeah.
Is
you
it
look
is
over-
it safe?
I'm not even going to have you roll it. It looks pretty ironclad.
Yeah.
He wrote it in his own blood because he lacked ink. And it seems pretty
Okay.
good.
Check the validity.
Skeleton grabs the book, fails a saving throw, and woof! The Rakshasa has popped out the other side and goes. And
okay,
it just
bro?
falls to its knees
Do
and
you
just slowly crawls out.
do you need some help?
I think you need some healing.
Could you slit my throat?
No.
You are fulfilling your compact.
Lead us through the portal, and then we will slit your throat.
I'll give him a first level cure wounds, so he doesn't die on us in the interim.
But that ring of cure wounds recharge now. It works once a day, doesn't it?
Yeah, 13.
Fucking.
I'll give him 13 points of healing.
Miraculously, it's full health and all dead.
The ring requires me to recast into it every time you use it, but we can assume I would have done that like last night.
Yeah.
Cast a spell, and it dissipates. No effect.
Oh.
Oh,
Keep
you only
your-
level 7 spells that above affect it.
I
Oh,
hand
Lorelei knows this, right? Lorelei knows this.
Roll me religion.
I hand him some
Religion.
food.
19.
19. No, you wouldn't know this.
Oh.
Screw your metagame.
Food and water.
Well, then Lorelei makes an educated guess.
Yes.
I think he is immune to weak magic.
Right, let's roll.
Hang on.
Hold on.
I hand him a potion of major healing.
Major?
No,
Why?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus!
Again, who is this?
Jeremy
Okay, I
peels
don't
off
know.
his spare bit of flesh. Here, have that.
Then I
Takes it.
don't.
And there's just a moment of animal ferocity as you see him just rend this flesh. Tiny piece. But yeah, really suddenly, like you just see a beast take over.
Great.
I'm feeling excellent about this choice. I don't know about you.
I'm not.
I was being sarcastic.
I think he's hungry.
Exactly.
I chuck him some jerky for my rations.
It just sails past. He doesn't even flinch. Stares
Great, let's
scarily.
go before
Okay,
we kill
come
someone.
on, come on, focus. Let's go. We can kill you, and you can go back to hell, and you can be full.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Right?
He leads the way.
I get my fiddle out again.
We go back into Skulldagger Book.
Pushes past. Look in. And the python is just sort of still running around, and you can hear like this continual crunching noise as the sand seems to be polishing the bones.
Did you say running around?
Did I say running
He
around?
said running around.
Roiling around.
I just
sure.
imagine got a little centipede leg.
I feel like the
This is using his
ribs would be
ribcages as-
sent to
Yeah, the ribs are centipeting.
Mm,
Sorry, Tim, that was very unfair of me.
no. It's
Um,
leading quite a beautiful Zen garden pattern in the sand as it taps its fucking way around, does it? Yeah, no.
We have a friend. Here is the leader of our party.
I lead their party.
look how evil he is.
He is very evil.
The snake flexes, opens its jaw with a crack, and the points between the teeth, the fangs that look actually like ribs.
Point of order here. We have both Neda and Kada with us. Because we
Right,
can't...
there's no going back, so let's just go.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. We couldn't go back, so we might as well have them both with us, and then Neda
Okay.
can teleport us out.
Yeah.
Does Kador backflip?
Yes.
Yes.
Because otherwise, we're gonna have Neda and Kate. We're gonna have at least one of them stuck down
No,
here,
there's no point.
pinned by a bone daddy.
You promise?
I'm pretty sure that's also on the list.
So everyone is with us, and we have. This is a one-way trip now. We can always come back down if we need a portal.
Yeah.
Or we're not so sure given the fact that something eating growls.
You know, I was ready for you to be interested in that
What dragon layer?
The fire
dragon lair.
ring.
Yeah,
Ah, look at that.
Why
Double-sided.
would we fight a
depends
dragon?
where you want the horde to be.
To be fair, I'm
Because
sure it
there's
will
a
come
giant
back
horde
up.
of gold.
It's
and
a
gems.
dragon.
Yes.
Well,
We're
actually,
not
hear me
ready.
out though. At some point, if we go back, we need to go and pay off Iron Jeremy's.
We have loads of money though.
Well, we are burning through it at quite an alarming rate. Do you know how much it costs to cast Greater Restoration?
Listen, we go. If, for the sake of argument, we were to kill that dragon, take all its gold, we could then go to the world's best shop.
You should come back
The
with
City of Brass.
mercenaries.
Sorry?
Come back with mercenaries.
Can we just enter the snake, please?
But that doesn't make sense.
That wasn't one that I wanted to say.
Pretty
but
sure
let's
that's
go
backwards there, not mate.
Jeremy slides another form across.
We are all going to sensitivity training, aren't we?
I don't think we need to book a new one.
What is the
So-
sensitivity trait? You forget. None of us. I'm just taking leaves off you guys, at which point I feel like this is just corruption.
Is there sensitivity training in the Shadowfell?
Oh.
I don't know, I feel like we've been very,
And at the same time, we also don't have things called moons and weird snakes / dragons talking to us and rat people and cloths that eat you. We have other stuff though.
My mommy told
Oh, that's Jeremy.
if I was Rudy, then she would buy me a rubber dog.
Oh, yeah, you'll need Nether as well.
Jeremy can have the
Oh, yeah.
spider. But I want
My
the snake.
uncle, I kissed a soldier.
Where's Ned?
She would
Where is
buy
Neda?
me
Oh,
a
she's...
rubber dolly.
do you want me to find him?
I can't believe you used that skeleton thing when there's a perfectly usable dragon up there.
You mean my T-Rex, Derek?
Derek the dragon.
There is a dragon up there, and one day, God willing, you will fight him.
Oh, that was your centerpiece at your wedding.
Yeah.
I need to like
I really like this, but my God.
Time check for...
Oh, yeah.
put
So,
5-2.
Well, I think it depends how quickly we enter combat.
Are you going to be in combat?
Well, I don't know.
There's a map.
Well, it didn't.
possibly.
Didn't the snaky thing say that basically the portal would lead us to the weird shadow-consuming thing that Tristan
Well,
had to fight?
yeah.
We'll stop when the fight starts, basically, and then we'll write Death Ward on your sheet.
Because I've got to take a bus.
Yes. Yeah, write Death Ward on your sheet so we don't forget for next week.
Looking around, you descend a staircase into a throne room. In the middle, there is a plinth that goes up 3 steps. All around the floor appears to be made of fossilized corpses. It is lumpy. It is difficult to walk across, you can see. The steps leading up to the throne appear to be made out of blocks of stone, however. There are huge square columns around this room, and beyond them, no walls, just blackness.
What's the Rakshas's name?
We didn't get it.
Oh shit, you've got a Rakshasa with you.
Well, I thought he was buggering off.
Yeah, I was going to get his name before we kill him.
You have a Rakshasa leading you.
What is your name, sir?
That is not in the deal.
I
Okay.
know. Okay.
What do we refer to you as?
Do you have an alias, a title?
Cat.
Why?
With a K or a C?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay,
I would not tell you my real name.
Probably wise. You should see what I did to Bone Daddy.
I'm gonna hold up the cat photo, kind of like near him. What?
there is resemblance.
Yeah, there's actually there's a feline resemblance.
Not an actual cat.
Yeah. You do know in particular, he appears to have humanoid hands,
But they're on
except the
backwards.
thumbs are on, they're on backwards.
To be fair, the Rakshasa doesn't know our names.
No.
Nor do I care.
I'm Mandy.
Well, so you have fulfilled your end of the bargain, and I imagine you don't particularly want to fight with us.
I want to die now.
I pull out my dagger.
No, it's fine. Let him go off and explore the room and step on the gooey stuff, and if he dies, he dies.
Well,
So, I assume this was conversation on the way
Yes.
to the throne room, and
Yeah.
he's led you in. Because
I say I feel like we should just let him.
let him go. Well, let him go in.
Mm-hmm.
where did I put it? Oh, I put it on the right the fuck in front of me. It stood right there. you can see a being. You're not sure. It seems to be made of shadow,
Eyes the grave.
of like blackness. It is holding what appears to be half of the Crook of Rao. It has extra ornamentation, like cemented onto it, like attached.
Is it the same piece that Tristan had?
It would appear to be the top end of
Okay.
it, yes.
And secondly, is it, as it's made of shadow, something that I recognise from the Shadowfell?
That's a very good point.
This does look similar
Okay.
What does it look similar to?
to the what would you call them? Victims, targets, to the creatures
We'll
you
go
were
with
tasked
creatures.
to kill.
Yeah.
Basically similar. Oh yeah, so it's not the top half. No, yeah, because he had the bottom half.
He
Didn't he?
had the bottom
sorry,
half.
yeah. He has, yeah. Appears to be half of the Crook of Rao. You can see like the knob on the end, but it
Don't
seems
call
to
me
be.
that.
But it seems to have all this ornamentation like gripped around it. His hands appear to be dripping with shadow. He is holding a book up with a construct of shadow, and there appear to be runes glistening around, dotted all over this. Several seem to be glowing.
Lorelei, do you know what this is?
Blades are.
No. Do you know what the runes are?
Do I know what the
This
runes
is
are?
the thing. Like, no, I'm still
sorry.
still describing the scene.
Sorry, I'll let you describe the scene.
Thank you. So, while there is a sort of sense of emptiness, of blackness, of void, to your left, to your right, at the back of the room, there appears to be a giant, glistening creature. It is an almost like wodge of blackness. And then, as Tristram looks up towards you, snarls. The bodies of the floor, some of them start to glow green and start to shift.
So is Tristan part of the wedge of glue? Or
He appears to be
shadow?
here. The shadow appears to be roughly where this statue is on the map.
So wait, is Tristan the one that's a little figure?
Yes, Tristram is there.
Okay. And he's been consumed. He's the one that looks like the spectral shadows that I've been fighting in the Shadowfell.
Both of them look like this.
But one of them's just a amorphous blob.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is where we'll leave it for tonight. Because we do not have time for it. But Tristram does seem very interested in fighting.
Can we get in like Blade Song and Bless before we start?
I did say blade song.
Well, no, because
If we're going off initiative, that's fine.
essentially, no, yeah, we're going
Yeah.
for initiative. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't cast the blade song before entering the portal, and this is like
Okay.
within 6 seconds of having walked through the portal, you see these
Okay.
stairs going down. This is what you saw.
Yeah, you have Death Ward, you have
Yeah.
the 3rd level Cure Wounds on the ring, and we
Yep.
will see how I can break this encounter
That
next
is fine.
session.
And basically, yeah, because there was very little time.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you saw. Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But it obviously, that's the word I was trying to say. Can take in a lot of visual information very quickly. Essentially, is the
Yep.
thing. And now I'm going to have to like make a bin bag creature or something.
Yay!
Well, sadly, I will not see the bin bag creature because I won't be here next week.
Oh,
We'll take a photo for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
who do you want to run you in the?
I think the nearest energy to Jeremy is a Lorelei.
Yeah, I
But at
think
the
it
same
is.
time, Noah, if he's here, has been a
Noah
barbarian
has been
before.
barbarian.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but no, Noah said he was missing 3 sessions, didn't he?
I think he's here Friday.
That'd be cool.
I'm going to
Yeah, I
ask
hope so.
him.
But yeah.
We'll see who's, because we're all here, and actually I think we're going to need all of us in this fight.
Yeah. I hope Pip's feeling up to it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we're going to need all of us in this fight.
Mhm.
Well,
That's okay.
I will download a PDF of Jeremy and chuck it into the chat.
I basically just left this guy over there just to like wig you guys out. But yeah, he's not around anymore.
Ah.
So it's like 3 kills and he just stops coming back.
2, and maybe, you don't know.
Maybe he's just, on holiday, having a tea break.
Has Tim had a haircut? Oh yes,
Yes.
I have. I mean, it's definitely a pretty close one. Yeah. Thank you for the clips. Is Tonka Noah Tonka.
Yes.
Yes, I have Noah.
Oh, is you watching?
Yeah.
Kado does a backflip.
All the time. It's just his character trait.
Yeah, all good. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. We'll kick off next session with this fight, and I hope you guys had fun.
Good.
Right.